listen.
Boy, I learned how to drink water so good since I've been down.
Y'all listen, I bet. That's
Man,
your
I know
favorite
how to drink
now.
the fuck out some water. I ain't even know how to drink water. This shit is talent almost right now.
Well, that let you know when you feel like you're going down, the necessities, that's all that matter. You don't want no French fries, no soda, no none of that shit, bitch.
Bro, that shit literally changed my life, bro. It's the worst and best thing that ever happened to me.
COVID?
Absolutely.
I ain't gonna save it, though.
We recording shit.
We rolling?
Save it, yeah, we rolling.
All right, hold on.
That shit the best and worst thing ever happened to me. I don't never want to do it again, though. That is a motherfucker. That is a motherfucker ride I don't never want to get back on, son.
Nah, that's a fact, though.
But boy, that bitch did change everything.
Hey, we good? Need a clap?
Yep, clap.
All right. Cool. We rolling, man. Welcome back. Anxiety Issues Podcast. I am one half of the show, Adam 12 Taylor, here with my brother Boneface of Boneface Inc. And we've been gone for a minute, bro.
We're
We've been gone for a hot little minute. What, 3 weeks?
A month.
A month?
A month.
So for people who think we was loading up, we wasn't. There wasn't nothing like that. Bone got mono. You practice polygamy. You know? That's what happened. Now I ain't even know grown folks get mono till the goddamn Jets quarterback got that shit.
What the fuck is that?
It's like a kissing disease. I don't know. That's what kids get, man.
Said the kissing disease.
The way you had to cut your beard low. That mono, you got to get right. But now on a serious note, man, bro, you had the 19, huh? You had COVID.
I had spirit.
not the Delta variant.
I had spirit, boy. That shit almost killed me. I came here. I'm gonna tell you when I got it. I came here that last night we shot the podcast, and I'm in here, and I had been drinking probably 2-3 days straight before the podcast, and we drink on the podcast, so I was extra loaded on the podcast.
Like you drinking that night?
Yeah, I was drinking that night.
I ain't
Cavassier.
I ain't even know.
Yeah, I was fucked up.
Yeah.
So, boom, I wasn't really like sloppy drunk, but I drank enough to fucking compromise my immune system.
Right.
I've been drinking all week, and that shit fuck you up. So they kind of left me open. Next morning, I woke up with a slight hangover, and then I'm like, throughout the day, it started getting worse and worse. And I'm like, damn, this don't feel like no hangover. And then next day after that, woke up and it felt like 6 or 7 motherfuckers that just jumped on me and hit me with bats.
Yeah.
And I'm like, bro, I was aching. I couldn't fucking move. Third or fourth night, I'm ice cold, shivering, but I'm sweating.
Yeah.
Like sweating. My bed wet from sweat, but I'm ice cold. No matter what I turned the temperature in the house, my body did its own thing. Bro, I was fucked up. And it got worse and worse. So I'm like, shit, all right, cool. Maybe like 8-9 days of this shit, I'll start getting better.
Right.
You feel me? And then I had a tattoo convention to go to that Saturday from the Monday. So I booked my flight for that. By Thursday, I was like, maybe I'll feel a little better.
Boy, you was finna go get on people that business, wasn't you?
Man, I had to cancel that flight.
Yeah.
Booked one, moved it to the next day, had to cancel that. I had to cancel the Chicago convention. That was like $10,000 gone.
Yeah.
Because I had already paid for everything, the booth, I sent my team up there.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. And then I didn't show up the tattoo. And that's another fine. You feel me? So that's like 10 bands gone. Then on top of that, I'm out for work for another 28 days, bro. It took me 25 days to recover from that shit.
I would have engaged them people that COVID. Fuck that. I'd have been all in Chicago.
Bro, I couldn't couldn't walk.
Yeah.
I couldn't walk. I didn't eat for 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Nothing solid. All I could do was drink water.
So did you ever go get actually COVID tested?
No, bro. I ain't even need to.
Yeah, you just knew what time.
I knew what it was, bro. I ain't never been that sick in my life.
Yeah.
There's no sickness on the planet that's like that.
Agreed.
Yeah, there's nothing like that. So for you people that think COVID ain't real, COVID is real, but the agenda with the shit is real too.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? But it's a real disease that's out that motherfucker.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? And I know, in my opinion, it's people think that the shot is for COVID, but COVID is for the shot. I feel like they put some shit out there to force you to take the shit they want you to take. It's almost like I make you sick, but it's really about getting this medicine in your system.
So what do you think is in the medicine then? That means you must believe the medicine has another agenda.
I think the medicine does have another agenda. I
can believe it.
I think the agenda more so because we're like highly overpopulated right now, and we have too much people, not enough food, not enough resources. Right. So they got to kill some people, bro. Like it's about balance, and the government don't see it like a good or bad thing. All they see is like what makes sense number wise. Resources. Like we need to be able to spread these resources out. Somebody ain't gonna eat.
Right.
And we got to kill certain motherfuckers. We got to kill enough motherfuckers to where we have balance again, because the balance is off.
So are you saying that the COVID is the assassin, or are you saying the vaccine?
The vaccine is the real assassin. You feel me? The COVID is the motherfucking henchman.
Right.
Vaccine.
This is our theory.
Right.
You know, they'll take you down.
Theory.
They'll take you
but
down.
COVID is the fucking the henchman.
Okay.
The vaccine is the big boss. You feel me? That's the motherfucker that you got to go sit in. And I think more than anything, the shit is meant to like sterilize us. You feel me? They don't want us to keep being able to reproduce. So I guarantee you, everybody that took the vaccine want to argue with you and say I'm fine.
Right.
That's not how it works. You feel me? It's the long-term effects of something.
Right.
You just took it 2 weeks ago.
Right.
That shit might fuck you up 3-4 years from now. And vaccines take years to develop, not months.
Right.
They whip that shit up. They put the risk game on that shit quick, boy.
I will. I don't like to speak on shit that I'm not, completely educated on. But I do know that they had a patent on the COVID vaccine
way in advance.
You
can go look this up.
Yeah, no, that's a fact though.
You can go look this up.
8-9 years ago.
How do you have a patent on some shit that just popped up? Right.
Patent.
And if you go look it up now, there are patents on the different variants. Bro, I can pull up my phone right now and show you a list of different variants of this shit that's gonna hit, and it has the fucking like you said, got the patents on all of them.
Yeah.
You feel me? And bro, this is all premeditated. It's all planned, and people like to think like the way shit works, bro. These people don't whip something up like 3 months from now and be like, all right, no, this should be years and years in advance, bro. These folks knew what they were gonna do in the 90s, in the 60s,
and all the powers that be in on it too.
100%, 100%. I think that's the real agenda, though, is a new world order. The currency is about to change. The dollar ain't gonna be worth a damn. Right. You feel what I'm saying? Everything's about to go digital, and I think that's a part of the shot too.
How we gonna pay strippers if it go digital?
Like you open your iPhone, motherfucker.
Right. They're gonna have like the little thing on the arcade where you you put the little your little card on the arcade and they take your little tokens.
Nah, they're gonna have the little tassels for the titties.
Yeah.
And the titties gonna have the little retina thing in it. So if you look too long, it's gonna start taxing your ass.
I'm gonna be in that, be like, do your thing.
Yeah, exactly. That's how you gonna have to be, bro.
Right.
Cause this shit serious, bro. This shit is real serious. And I think for all y'all out there, man, I wanna encourage y'all to just be prepared, man. My thing is this, bro. I would much rather leave the house with an umbrella when the sun is out, just in case it rains. Yeah, just in case it rains. You feel me? So if somebody say, 12, grab your umbrella. And you like, nigga, the sun out, man, I ain't taking that shit. Right. What is it gonna hurt you to take it?
Nothing.
You throw it in the back seat. You never have to use it. But you prepare when it starts to fucking rain.
Right.
So for the people out there, man, whether you think shit is a conspiracy theory or not, it don't hurt for you to go stock up on the things that you need just in case something happens.
So are you going to take the vaccine?
Boy, what? No.
But you didn't
I'll get it again. I'm perfectly fine with that.
Yeah.
But
you said you don't want to
I'll die from COVID before I get a vaccine. It's because of this, bro. Anybody who want to argue that, tell me what's in it.
But nobody.
What's the ingredients?
Nobody can tell you what's in any of the vaccines we take. No lame person,
right,
without being, in that field.
I asked my doctor what's in it.
I can tell you what's in the field.
They in the field.
Right.
I asked my doctor what's in it.
But they wouldn't know either. I mean, that's not their expertise. They wouldn't know what's in the flu vaccine either.
My thing is this, bro. If white people ain't first up, I don't want it.
The motherfuckers taking it.
They are taking it, but it's not being promoted to them. My thing is like, if it was something that really kept people alive, right, they'd be fighting to go first. Like the NFL would have it first. Right. The NBA would have it first because these are multi-billion-dollar corporations who need to protect their investments.
But them boys taking it.
No, they are now. It's starting to get to that point now because it's getting to a point to where you don't have a choice.
Right.
You feel me? But if it was really a thing in the beginning, just like this, think about it like this, bro. I'm gonna give you another analogy. If everybody is starving, right? Everybody is starving. The elite and the poor, right? And a food line opens up to feed people. Right. You think the poor going first?
No.
You think they gonna say, hold on, Rich, y'all have eaten good long enough. We're gonna let these poor folks go first.
No.
Why not?
Because it's always like that.
So why are you doing that with this vaccine to where it's like, rich people, y'all stand by. Let's make sure we give it to these folks first.
I think because people and this just I'm just
go ahead,
devil's advocate.
Go for
You
it.
feel me?
Yeah.
I just think because people from low income, they're in groups. They're in low income housing. They're in projects. They're in apartment buildings.
Right.
You understand? Well, the rich, they live separately and away from everybody. They got their unique places they go. But poor people typically group up. We do poor shit together.
Absolutely. But the thing about it, poor people can't goddamn get together and go get no loans.
Yeah, but that's a different. That's
But it's a lot of shit. There's a lot of not even loans, but there's a lot of things, a lot of resources out there that should be free and should be available to everybody that poor people are pushed to the back of the line for.
Right.
You feel me? Yeah. So it's alarming to me, bro, when just like when somebody just randomly starts being nice to you, that always treated you like shit. Yeah. That's alarming to me.
No, absolutely.
Yeah, like bro, and what really blows me too though, bro. I just feel like it's hard as fuck for me to believe that the agenda of this country is to save people's lives. And I'm going to tell you why. Cigarettes kill more people than COVID ever will.
Big facts.
But you can walk right in the store right now for $5.39 and get you a pack of Pokes and smoke them bitches and ain't nobody got nothing to say.
Nothing to say. Get
you feel what I'm saying?
For day, yeah.
Right. Cancer is killing more people than COVID ever will.
It's in your food.
We ain't in no rush.
It's in your food. It's in everything you
bro,
drink.
Bro, if the real agenda was to keep people alive, bro, there wouldn't be a McDonald's. There wouldn't be a Burger King. Right. There wouldn't be none of that shit. Yeah. The agenda is not to keep you alive, bro.
Yeah, but if something was created, which COVID was created. I don't care how people.
Without a doubt.
Yeah, absolutely.
Without a doubt.
But if something is created that is killing people off at an alarming rate or something they didn't plan on, you get what I'm saying? Then they will kind of be in a rush for something. But when you look at all the signs, I will say, I won't pretend like I know what's going on, so I can't push back on what you're saying. It does seem like there's an agenda involved in it.
Right.
I mean, just if you look at all the facts and what does come out, what does leak out, I mean, it does seem premeditated. But regardless, this is one thing that I do argue. Like, I can't push back on the agenda because I don't know.
Right.
I'm far from up there with the elites. But they're going to make you take that vaccine, brother. They're going to make life so uncomfortable for you without it. New York is already to gyms, restaurants.
I feel you 1,000%.
The airlines are coming. And
listen,
you
I won't go nowhere. I don't.
That's your money line.
It's
you fly
not.
to conventions, you tattoo in Atlanta.
It's not. I don't, bro. I'll find another way. That's what hustlers do.
Man, I understand that.
Hey, man, I'll find another way.
What do you do when they start chopping at the block every step of the way in life?
You know what I do?
Vaccine for this. Vaccine for
That's
that.
cool.
Vaccine
That's
grocery
cool.
stores.
You know what I'm
Vaccine,
going to do? You know what I'm going to do? If I was a blind man, bro, I'd find somebody that can see.
Yeah, I understand.
And I'd pay them to be my eyes. Just I'm going to get me, I'll have me a COVID runner. You got the shot, bro?
Yeah.
I need you to go to the store for me.
I'm going to keep an eye on you, though. I want to see how long you go without
Man,
this
listen,
vaccine.
bro, I'm not getting that shit. They would literally have to come to my door and try to shoot me with that shit, and I'm going out with a bang.
They make movies on that. You do know that.
I'm going to be one of them motherfuckers. Bro, my thing is I just feel like I can't like put my life in the hands of someone with some unknown shit, bro.
Right.
Like,
but you've taken vaccines before.
I have not.
You've never had you had to go to school.
No.
That's the only way you can get to school.
No, bro. I've never taken a flu shot. No.
No, I'm talking when you were a kid. You have to take certain vaccines to go to.
No, bro.
How did you get it? You wasn't
only shot they have is the flu shot, and I never took that.
No. You got to get vaccinated. What are do you know the vaccines for children? I know you got young children.
Yeah, they are good.
Yeah, but
schools and all, when they're young.
Yeah, you have to. Or you can't go to normal school.
Bro, I'm grown now. I got a choice.
Yeah, you do have a choice.
Right.
But I'm saying,
and this ain't no shit for going to school. This motherfucker here is not preparing you for elementary school.
Now, that does throw me off. If COVID was as bad as they say it is, and as natural as they say it is, we not targeting the children for some odd reason. Like, I don't see them in a rush to get the children the vaccine. That's what's throwing me off.
It's old people and poor people.
Right, because if I was a government or whatever, and I'm trying to protect some people, let's get the children straight, because they going to schools and they definitely going to be in communities and groups. You see what I'm saying?
Bro,
but they not advertising to children at all. And don't hit me with the statistics that children ain't dying from it. Fuck all that.
This shit is as simple as this, bro. Yeah. If I want to clean the streets up, bro, you feel me? If I want to sweep the streets, bro, I'm gonna take the most irrelevant people in my eyes and get fucking rid of them. Right. And that's who when you look at it, they're targeting the most irrelevant people in their eyes, in society's eyes. The people we shit on the most, old people and poor people.
Right.
We feel like we could do without them. American society.
Agreed.
You feel what I'm saying? And in other countries, they protect the old, the elderly. You feel what I'm saying? And they try to take care of the sick. You feel me? In this country, you're discarded.
Right.
So it's like they feel like we can do without these motherfuckers. Just like ain't got nothing going on. If you're not contributing to this country, it works just like this, bro. Somebody asked me. I remember having a conversation with somebody a long time ago when T.I. was in trouble and he got caught with all the guns, right? Right. And I said, man, that man is not going to jail, brother. And they said, why? They feel me. Old boy got caught with the guns. I said, old boy ain't T.I. I said, I'm gonna tell you why. I said, for this country, bro, old boy don't pay no taxes. When it's time to file taxes, he filing a loss. He getting 3, 4, 5, 6 grand back. Right. He claiming all his children getting 10 grand back. I said T.I. gonna pay $12 to $15 million in taxes. Yeah. You feel me? T.I. is worth something to the government. Right. We not gonna get them 15 million if he in jail. Let's find a way to keep him free, keep him working, so we can get our money. You feel what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So it works the same way with these with the rich and the poor and these vaccines and shit, bro. If you're not contributing anything to this country and you don't put nothing in the pot. Right. What the fuck are you at the party for?
No, absolutely.
That's how they feel.
And again, I'm not educated on this topic completely, but I saw something interesting where they swear like a couple small countries denied the vaccine and their presidents getting murked off. Like the Haiti president.
And then they move right in with the vaccines.
Yeah, so that's interesting. Again, this is just this is just theoretical, YouTube. Don't take us down. We not spreading. We saying we don't know. This is just our opinion on what's going on.
When have we ever been in a rush to do anything for Haiti? Didn't Trump just call them a shithole country?
Yeah, probably.
But we in a rush to get the vaccine over there.
Right.
Bro, these are the trial errors of this shit. Like, bro, we've seen too many. And my thing is, like you say, it's our opinion. These are theories. This is just how I feel. I don't know shit. So don't go quote me to nobody like I'm somebody. Right. These are my opinions, just based off of my own common sense. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? Like, bro, these folks don't, like, bro, we ain't rushing to countries to fucking to help them. You feel me? Like, no, bro, especially not countries like Haiti, bro.
Yes. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, it's like these are the trials, bro. These folks are trying shit out on people, bro, just like they did with the Tuskegee experiments and all that other shit, bro. They want to see how this shit gonna work and they don't want to try it on themselves. Mm-hmm. Anytime you got to get on TV and say, look, I'm getting the shot too. Bitch, we don't know what's in that fucking vial. That could be goddamn water or whatever the fuck.
They got some slow motions where ain't nothing in the vial.
Right, ain't nothing in it. The retractable needles and shit. It's like, bro, why you got to do all that for something that's saving people's lives? If it's really saving people's lives, you don't have to promote it. Bitch, you ain't got to promote no free money to me. Mm-hmm. All you got to do is tell me where it's at.
Well, speaking of that, I was on the same page with you with the vaccine, but I'm tempted to go get it. Number one, I'm a handsome young brother, so I should vax that thing up according to Juvenile. That's the first. That's my first thing. But
he did say that.
He did say that's terrible. They couldn't have paid me though. they couldn't have paid me to kill my song.
That thing up. But, man, the whole squad too, bro.
Man, you got to hear Mia X verse. Have you ever heard it?
I ain't go all
man.
I'm
gonna play it when the podcast over for you, brother. You got to hear that, brother. She say like man, I forgot the line. Like if you fuck a nigga named Paul or something, you need. She go. That shit was retarded. Anyway,
so mind you, bro. Yeah. Have they ever used a rapper to promote a fucking medicine, bro?
No. I can't argue with that.
And they took a hood classic,
that's
bro.
They fucked it up.
They know what we like.
Yeah, that's the one they know though.
What's the one thing you can turn on for the 99 2000 and they gonna be all over?
You can't even play the regular song. He has ruined. He ruined a timeless song. You can play Back That Ass Up from any generation, brother, and it stopped here. 2021. That's it.
And the whole squad showed up. Manny Fresh, Mia X. But what the fuck?
Yes, it was a stupid bag. If that bag was stupid, then I'm out.
Man, I better not find out he made 10 grand to do that.
Nah, but if it was 10 million, yeah, you can vax that thing up all day.
They ain't pay him that.
But
the video didn't even look like they paid him 10 million.
Man, but what made him come out? Man, they had Manny in there. Anyway, fuck all that.
Go ahead though.
How you feel about the crowds then? If you know most people are unvaccinated, right? Florida, we are I don't give a fuck place. People are traveling here. We never really had a quote unquote shutdown, and we just had something in Miami called Rolling Loud. Mm-hmm. Did you see them crowds out there?
Yes,
rolling
I did.
Loud?
Yeah, I did.
So if there was ever a Delta spreader, a COVID-19 spreader, these concerts are ridiculous. Then they got I think it's Lollapalooza or some shit. Is that in Chicago? I don't know for sure.
I don't know where it's at, but I know what you're talking about.
Right. And them crowds is stupid, brother.
Big stupid.
Big dumb stupid.
Shoulder to shoulder.
No mask.
Yeah.
No nothing. Like how you feel?
Shirts off on top of that,
man,
skin to skin, sweating.
If you go out there, you are coming home with COVID. It's on your ticket,
bro. I just feel like when you see something allowed like that, I just feel like there's an agenda for everything, bro. It's just like them folks know when these concerts are. These folks, you feel me? If it was really like that, bro. Like, bro, they was breaking up like church groups, like groups of 30 and 40 people. They was telling people they couldn't go to their jobs. Their jobs, like, bro, we had to close as a tattoo shop. Yeah. It's 7 of us in here.
Yeah.
And we all in different rooms. We had to close. You feel me? So you mean to tell me you gonna cut off one-on-one encounters for a business, but allow 100,000 people to jump all over each other with no regulations?
That's crazy. It's crazy,
bro.
It's to me too.
There's an agenda for everything, bro. And I don't like to pretend I always know what that agenda is, bro. But that shit is plain, bro. It's in plain sight, bro. And somebody told me, bro. Shout out to Phase One. I remember having a conversation with him on Instagram. Now this is one.
That's a person. Phase One.
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
I like that name though. What
but I'm gonna bring him on the podcast. No, he a rapper.
Oh, okay.
He a lot younger than I thought he was. I thought he was like 30. Jit ain't, bro. And I'm like 24. You feel me? But I went on Instagram Live with him last year during the election.
I remember, yeah. I remember.
And he real intense. You feel me? You ain't really gonna get to talk a whole lot when he talk. You feel me?
Oh no, we gonna talk.
He passionate, but that's why I want to bring him on. So you feel, I love people like that though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I love his passion. I love his fire. We super cool. I fuck with him. We don't really agree with on a lot. You feel me? But I do think he's smart and he's somebody that. Like when he say something, I always go and do a little research and I always go look it up. But we were talking about it, and he was talking about the agendas and shit. You feel me? He was saying why everybody should vote for Trump. You feel what I'm saying?
Oh, so he was with the Trump.
Oh, he was flying that flag. You feel me? And it was just like I was arguing with him from a place of emotion, like how I felt. He was arguing from a place of logic. You feel what I'm saying? Which is usually reverse for me. I'm usually the motherfucker arguing logic, and the other person's arguing emotions. But he's arguing logic versus my emotion. You know what I'm saying? So I'm man enough to step back and check myself and say, yeah, bro, you was in your feelings in that conversation more than you were on facts.
So hindsight 2020, do you agree with him now?
I do. Okay. I do. Yeah. He was right.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? He was exactly right. And it was just like there was parts of it during our debate that I did agree with. You feel what I'm saying? But there was parts I didn't. But he was right about all parts. Because it's almost like you got somebody that is who they are. If they're a mean old man, they're a mean old man. You feel me? But you know what you're dealing with. And then you got this nice, pleasant old man to come along that's really a meaner old man. You feel me? And after he gets what he wants from you, you feel what I'm saying? He shows you the real mean old man. That was Biden.
Right.
You feel me? He had all us thinking he was, you feel me? And he's actually worse than Trump. I miss Trump fucking with him.
Democrats have low key been snakes.
I never thought, bro. Yeah. I never thought I would say that in a million years.
Right.
I miss Trump. But
let's be clear,
I got a fucking closet full of Trump hats, brother. I want to start wearing them.
But you can bring Trump back hats. He ain't made it yet. You can get a patent on it.
Man.
The white people will buy it out. You'll be rich by the time black people trade on you.
That's a good idea, though.
Oh, man, listen.
Yeah.
You might need to edit that out so we can make some money.
For real. Straight up.
But it's like what you miss, and just be clear, because black people hear Trump and it's a trigger. You know what I mean?
Right.
You missed the honesty.
I missed the honesty
of Trump.
And the thing about it, bro, during this time right now, see, this is what they didn't like about Trump. During this whole time right now, he be snitching. He be telling the agenda. Mm-hmm. He be telling us exactly what's going on, and we be ignoring it.
Right?
Fuck that racist.
Yeah.
Fuck that racist old man. He was a racist old man. Yeah. But the thing about it, bro, people don't realize, bro, that in all cultures, even back in the day, different races who hated each other did business together.
You have to.
You feel me? Right. They it's almost like gangs. We hate each other, but we got a bigger problem over here. We need to get together and do this shit.
Fact, and Trump is no. I've said this for the longest time, man. I can't believe we got a whole black podcast we defending Donald Trump.
Man,
but listen, Trump is no more racist than any other white person you don't know.
No, absolutely not.
He's a businessman.
Mm-hmm.
Trump is for whoever's for Trump. You understand what I'm saying? If we were for Trump, he would, but no different than Biden. Them got if you don't vote for me, you're not black. And, and whatever the lady name, Hillary Clinton, hot sauce in my bag. They all pander. You understand what I'm saying? That's how you get the vote. If we were for Trump, that man would be on there flying his black flag as well. Right, bro. Absolutely. That man is for anybody who is for him. And when we wrote him off, he like, fuck y'all too. But that's business to him.
Yeah, his issue was that he ain't have no finesse. You feel me?
He's done with finesse.
Man, Trump is the motherfucker that when he finna get some pussy, he ain't trying to foreplay. He ain't trying to get you wet. He going straight in. He going like, if you ain't wet, you in trouble. Because he coming. So he didn't have no finesse with it. You feel what I'm saying? My dog didn't really.
Zero finesse.
He didn't give a fuck how the message came across. Right. Hey, man, they trying to kill y'all dumbass. Yeah. You like, damn, bitch, who you calling dumb?
You missed the whole point about they trying to kill us.
You feel me? For real. You missed the whole message. Thanks. So that's what he was, bro. He ain't no finesse. But it's like it's almost like, bro, when you get bullshitted so much, bro, you grow bro. When you get bullshitted so much, bro, you grow fond of honesty, and you don't give a fuck what honesty look like. You just want the truth. Yeah. And that man was probably the most. It's crazy to say this. He was probably the most honest president we've ever had. How fucking crazy is that?
But he homie did start feeling himself though. Like he did,
of course.
At some point, you have to be a tad political. That man called COVID the Kung flu. That's low key the funniest and wildest shit I ever heard in my life. Bro. Yeah, big gangster.
Big gangster, bro. Big gangster.
If it was ever a stepper, it was that nigga.
Man,
he didn't give a fuck about.
I'm giving him the chopper.
Man,
if we got a bunch of guns, everybody else get pistols. Get Trump the chopper. Well, he gonna kill everything.
Speaking of other people with no finesse, my nigga the baby.
Oh my God!
Did you see the comments?
I was off social media. My Instagram got hacked. We'll talk about that later. But I've been off of social media since. But that was one of the best and worst things that happened to me too. I've been off. I get my news through Mike Bless might call me and say, you see this, and he'll send me some shit. That's how I get my news. But I don't really know the gist of it. I know he said something that pissed the alphabet community off. Yeah. And they didn't like it, and now he's been canceled.
All right, so what I'm about to play is the baby's clip from his Rolling Loud performance that everybody said was homophobic and the whole nine.
You didn't show up today with HIV, AIDS, any of them deadly sexually transmitted diseases that'll make you die in 2-3 weeks. Put a cell phone light in the air. Lady, if your pussy smell like water, put a cell phone light in the air. Fellas,
lights up.
Fellas, if you ain't sucking nigga dick in the parking lot, put your cell phone lights in the air.
Let's be real about this shit.
Yeah, keep it fucking real.
Some of y'all niggas suspect as a motherfucker. Let's be real.
So you want to hear how I feel about that? Yeah. Or you want to talk? You want to say how you feel first?
No. I mean, obviously, clearly, I want your response. But homie was clearly feeling himself though. That he was in the middle of a great performance. Mm-hmm. And, but yeah, how you feel about that?
I feel. Have you heard his music?
Yeah.
Is that the worst thing you've ever heard him say?
I knew you was gonna do this.
I just want to ask.
Don't do it though.
Ask me. It's a simple question. Is it the worst thing you've heard him say?
No.
It's not?
No.
So what's the problem?
Listen. All right, go ahead and get to what you get. Because I get where you're going. Just don't do it though.
I just want to know, is it the worst thing you ever heard him say?
No, it's not.
That's all I got. I ain't even got to go that deep.
Okay.
I'm going to let you talk.
There are other people who've taken...
I respond to you.
Okay, there are other people who've taken that stance with this, this particular comments that he made. Mm-hmm. And the biggest thing is what is the big deal about canceling the baby when we listen to him disrespect women all the time, we listen to him kill black people all the time in his records, and nobody says a thing. But as soon as he mentions something that seems homophobic, it's cancel the baby. Okay, is that kind of the realm you going with?
I want you to say what you say, bro.
Okay,
I'm gonna tell you how I feel after you done.
Okay, because I can't. We have to have a music podcast, just an entire podcast on music. But this is what I say. Just like I said in previous podcasts, we cannot get mad when other people stand for something correctly and we don't. Mm-hmm. If he makes a comment about gays, let's say he says the F word, okay? Mm-hmm. Say he says faggot on his thing, right? Mm-hmm. And then gay people are in an uproar. They cancel him. They pull their money out. They say we not supporting anything, right? That's how that community chooses to feel. And if that caused a ripple effect in his career, in his endorsements or whatever, that was that community's decision. They say we don't tolerate it, right? Now, if he says nigga this and kill a nigga that, right? Fine. And then there are some of us, it's like, I don't really like that music. We don't support it. And other of us like, nah, it's okay. I'm cool with it. We can't get mad and say that because the gay community did it correctly. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
It's like if he says bitch this and bitch that, some women don't like it, they don't listen to it. I'll give you an example, like the Gucci situation, the clothing line Gucci, right? They clearly disrespected black people, right? But and this shit made me mad too because Gucci has no affiliation with us. The baby is African American. He is black, right? Gucci has no affiliation with our community. You get what I'm saying? So they clearly disrespected us. And the funny part about it was when this whole boycott Gucci thing came along, all it was certain people saying, oh, we should boycott them because they disrespected us. And other people in our community saying, well, y'all can't afford the shit anyway. I can afford it. Y'all can't tell me what to go spend my money on. So it's our fault that we're divided. It's our fault that people can disrespect us and we don't pull no money out. They might lose a couple of dollars, but we go support the rest of us. I mean, you've said that also, that people can disrespect us and we still go spend money on it. We can't be mad then because the gay community or the women or whoever do it the right way and it causes change immediately. Or the Asians do it the right way and it causes change immediately. We either have to adapt their policies and do the same thing or just, we keep doing what we're doing. So that's just my opinion on it. Like, no, it's not the worst thing I've heard him say. Okay. You get what I'm saying? But also I'm desensitized to it because I've been hearing black people kill black people in songs my whole life.
But does that make it right because you desensitized
but it's not about right or wrong. Okay. It's about reality.
Okay.
Right. So,
but all right, go ahead.
Right.
Finish,
but the reality is, gays, they aren't desensitized to faggot unless another gay says it, which is fine. But you can't say it. Gays can faggot all day, but we can't do it, which is fine. And they not tolerating it. And they all have got. And one thing that they did do, that's what they call it, the LGBTQ. Did I say that right?
Just say the alphabet community.
Okay, the alphabet. I think I hit it on the head.
Too many. They adding another.
I think I did that.
There's another letter getting added every day.
Y'all let me know if I did that right or not.
You didn't, but go ahead.
I think I did.
No, you didn't.
LGBTQ. Man, I killed that. That's what it is. Lesbian, bisexual, trans, queer.
Nope.
LGBT.
You didn't get it right, man. Go ahead though, man.
Anyway, man.
You're going to get canceled. You fucked them letters up. So just say the alphabet community.
I apologize. The alphabet community then. But what they did was they made themselves such a diverse group. So now it includes every color and every gender. You get what I'm saying? Race, religion. They've included so many different subsets and put it all together. It's easy for them to stick together. When it's just a black issue, it's just all us blacks. You get what I'm saying? But go ahead.
I feel like this. You are absolutely 1,000% right. That community got it right. I'm not mad at all for them canceling him. You feel me? Because as a black man, if I hear a white artist say something racist, he canceled with me.
Right.
You feel me? He's canceled with me.
Right.
But my issue is this: when I asked you, is it the worst thing? That's why I didn't want you to feel like I was going in that direction. When I said, is it the worst thing you ever heard him say, and you said no. You feel me? In my opinion, we shouldn't have to wait for what happened is it's a thing that trickled down from their community into our community, into the black community and all other communities, and everybody start canceling him.
Right.
You feel me? My point is, nigga, y'all should have been canceled him.
Yeah.
Black people should have been canceled him before he said anything about gay people. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I don't give a fuck about who desensitized to what. It's only gonna get worse if we allow it to keep going. You feel me? It's gonna go from music went from let me rub you the right way to let me put my fingers in your pussy to let me nut in your face. You feel what I'm saying? And it went that way because we slowly became more and more desensitized to how far it was going. It's almost like it just kept going and it kept going, and before you know it, we on some wild shit.
But that's because we become
that's
wild.
That's us.
As generation.
I'm not talking about when I speak, bro. When I speak on this podcast, bro, I don't give a fuck about no other community.
Right.
That's their community.
Right.
When I talk about community, I'm talking about us because we got to give a fuck about us before anybody else does.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? Because it's ours. Just like your daughter, bro. If something happens to your daughter, God forbid, everybody gonna act like they care. Nobody cares more than you.
Facts.
That's your fucking child.
Yeah.
We are our own community. You feel me? So when somebody disrespects our women or misleads our youth or says wild shit about us in our community, we have to cancel them. We can't be follow the lead on that bullshit.
Right.
You feel me? We can't wait for him to say a gay slur or a homosexual slur and for them to point out that he's a bad person before we do. Right. I don't give a fuck what music at. What's right is right and what's wrong is wrong, bro. And I ain't gonna even say that because ain't no right and wrong. But whatever your fucking moral standards are, that's what they are. And you should hold those standards no matter who the fuck violates them. You feel me? Right. If you out of bounds, motherfucker, you out of bounds with me. And you can't come back. You feel what I'm saying? So that's my thing, bro. It's just like, it's not the worst thing he ever said. You feel what I'm saying? But this is my problem. I'm more upset about the whole situation more than anything is that when people do shit like that and apologize. You feel what I'm saying?
But he did double down, which he got videos of him doubling down.
He doubled down, then he apologized.
But when money starts, they cut him off Lollapalooza.
But this is concerts. This is the problem, 12. This is the problem. Yes, bro. The thing about standing, holding, like goddamn, what they call it, standing on it.
Right.
The thing about standing on it, bro, is the immediate effect of standing on it might hurt you. But hold on, let me finish. Yeah. But the long-term effect of standing on it will make you a fucking legend. No, when you look at a lot of these athletes, bro, that had to stand on something, or people who had to stand on something in history, that's what we remember them for in the future. Fact. Just like when Ali wouldn't go into the draft. Right. The world fucking hated him. Fact. You feel me? But now we love him for that same shit. The things that Martin Luther King did, the world hated him for those things. Yeah. But when he stood on it, he died a legend. So my thing is this, bro. If I say something on this podcast, bro, I'm not going to fucking apologize for it. I don't care what you counsel for the simple fact that I mean it. And when I said it, I understood that I could back it with facts and how I felt about it. Right. You feel what I'm saying? If that man had said, if he had to say what everybody else is saying, if he had to say what everybody else is saying, like when he said what he said at the concert, right? He's supposed to came back and said, motherfucker, y'all ain't complaining when I call black women bitches and hoes. Now you got the heat on you to feel something like, now you got to kind of shut the fuck up a little bit. You can talk that shit if you want to. Right. You feel me? Because the same people that are trying to cancel him obviously were fans if you cancel him.
Right.
You not okay with him saying homosexual slurs, but you okay with this other shit. And that's the problem, bro, with communities in general, bro, is that nothing offends us until it's about us. Nothing offends us until it lands on our doorstep. We don't give a fuck who dying until it's our children. Right. We don't give a fuck who going to jail until it's our family. We don't give a fuck about nothing until it hits home. You feel what I'm saying? Right, but my thing is, bro, we can't watch something hit home for everybody else and act like we give a fuck like they give a fuck. You feel what I'm saying? When they don't give a fuck when it hit homes for us. You feel me? When he was calling black women bitches and hoes, and like, bro, that's rap music in general. But my point is this, bitch, that's rap music in general too. All of it is. Same thing I say on this podcast all the time, bro. If we come in here, if a motherfucker sit over there and you joke on them and they get mad, they not welcome. Because you joke on everybody.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? Nobody's the exception. Bro, you can't, we sat in here with a fucking pastor sitting next to me. And you told a story about blue chews, fucking, and sucking dick and all that in front of the pastor.
I didn't suck no dick. Oh,
I'm saying you told a story about.
You got to be clipped. People,
my bad.
People might catch this episode and think like.
but my point is this though, bro, is that you didn't change shit for him. You feel me? But the thing about it though, bro, it made you authentic.
Right.
People would have people respect you a lot more. No, a lot of motherfuckers are gonna say, damn, I can't believe he talking about like that in front of the pastor. You feel me? But because you stood on it, when I said, damn, bro, I'm trying to protect him from you. Right. You stood on it. You doubled down and you stood on it the whole show. You feel me? So now nobody's ever gonna question your fucking character. We know what you are.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? And that's what I do respect about. Boy, when you meet a racist white man who's really racist, bro, he gonna double down, triple down, or whatever, and eventually you just forced to accept him for the fuck he is and stay out his way.
Well, that's the fact.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When these fucking what they call the clan leaders and shit, the grand wizards and shit, take their hood off and show their face and say what the fuck they mean. I don't give a fuck how you feel about it. But guess what? There's a community and there's an audience for everything, bro. If somebody offends me, bro, if somebody in rock and roll offends me, you feel what I'm saying? They're not gonna change their music for me, bro.
Not at all.
I just need to stop listening. You feel me? And they ain't gonna miss that money, because guess what? Like you said earlier about Gucci, they didn't make it for you anyway.
Facts.
This product was not for you. We don't give a fuck if you niggas don't wear it. Bitch, we didn't make it for you. We really don't want you in it. You feel me?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, so it's just the thing, bro. It's just like when I make my music, bro, you don't sit in the studio and say, like, damn, bro, I want to be me, but I need to make it for them. Like that's the wrong way to go, bro. You're never gonna be authentic.
Right.
You gotta make and be. You gotta be you because you are an individual. You gotta be who you are, bro. And people aren't gonna like parts of that, and you can't change that. There's gonna be same way. There's the gay community is mad at him. There's gonna be somebody mad at you when you drop Guerrilla Gardens.
Right.
You gonna stand on it.
It was already somebody under my comments already talking about it.
Are you
about the kind of music
gonna change something?
Fuck no.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what makes you authentic.
Yeah.
Now you would be a fuck nigga to me. I don't like using that term, but you would be a real fuck nigga to me if you made a product, bro, and you let people talk you into changing it.
Right.
You feel me? I can understand the quality of it, like how good it is or how bad it is.
Yeah,
but your content, if you let motherfuckers talk you off of what you believe on, you really saying what you feel on Guerrilla Gardens, and that shit come out and you let people talk you off of that, bro, I'm no longer a fan anyway.
No doubt.
Yeah, so it's just like, bro, that shit deep with me, bro.
I got so much to say. This is about to be a music podcast. I didn't want to make this a music podcast.
We don't have to, man. We just to rant 5-6 minutes and we'll go to something else, bro.
I gotta respond, and then because I can hear the applause from a mile away. For your whole little
man, chill out, man.
For your whole little rant you just did. Number one, in my mind thinks in reverse. You said about respecting the real racist. Number one, I heard the most racist shit I ever heard in my life, and it was hilarious though, by the way. So remind me to tell you that shit one day. But as far as like, there's this mantra about we call black women bitches and hoes, and we kill niggas in music. And I wanted to say this from whenever Mike Bless came on the podcast, because I know you guys kind of share some of the same musical opinions about it, right? But again, I always push back on that because it's no different than I said the gay community. They drop the F-bomb all the time, right? Amongst each other because they know the intent. I don't have a problem when I don't feel like rappers call black women.
But to pause you, I don't agree with that either.
What's that?
The gay community dropping the F-bomb.
Why not?
My point is this, bro. My point is this. If a word is, and this is my problem with society, bro, ain't no fucking such thing as they word. My thing is,
that's not true at all.
Hold on, I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna let you finish. I just wanted to pause you for a second.
Yeah.
And bro, my point is this. I feel like this, dog. When it comes to something, bro, I can't say something offends me. You feel me? And that's almost like telling your daughter, like, don't do this or don't do that. That's a bad example because she a child. That's like telling somebody on your squad or on your crew, don't do this or don't do that. And I watched a show called The Handmaid's Tale, right?
Right.
And this show is based on this group of people trying to change society and alter it and almost to a state to where they want it to be.
Right.
The way they feel like it should be, right? And it's like once they've altered this created this country or this rule the way they wanted it,
right?
Now it's like they created this system, and half of them started violating the system behind closed doors. You feel what I'm saying? And they come out and they executing other people for breaking the code. You feel what I'm saying? You've created a system that you don't even want to follow, that you can't even follow. So my thing is this, bro. If something is that offensive to you, eradicate it altogether. My thing is like, and that's why black people can't be so sensitive to when white people like hear enough of something for so long and they feel like they could join in. No, it's wrong, and you can be mad all you want, but you made them comfortable with that. No. Because if something is that offensive to you, bro, my thing is this. You would not want to be called a bitch ass nigga.
Right.
So you're not gonna call somebody a bitch ass nigga.
Right.
Nobody.
Right.
Because that's offensive to you.
Okay. Listen.
Go for it.
You being too literal with words. You understand?
Okay.
We make words mean what they mean. Do you want
Absolutely.
There are up there. This sounds common sense because it is. There are other countries who make to us just noise sounds. We don't understand Portuguese. We don't understand Mandarin. We don't understand those languages, right? To us, it's just sounds, correct? But it means everything to those people, right?
Okay. So
we have to stop acting like intent is not what we're looking at. Words don't mean shit. We give words power. Listen to what I'm saying, right? Like you said, I don't want to be called a bitch ass nigga, right? Let's say you know me as a person, right? Let's say we playing 2K or something, right? And and I'm going harder. We betting money, and I got this certain move I keep doing, and it's just going. You like, boy, you a bitch ass nigga. I'm not offended by that. You my dog. I know what you meant. I got it. You get what I'm saying?
But
you talking about the move,
and I feel you.
So listen, right? So we cannot argue words. It's not the word. It's the intent, and because the intent has been used so negatively by white people to black people. You understand what I'm saying? Whenever you say it, we shouldn't have to decipher your intent. The N-word, nigga, black person to black person has not been used with negative intent. The word faggot from gay to gay person has not been used with negative intent. But we would be lying if we said that usually when a heterosexual male uses the F-bomb, it is for negative intent. So it is okay if they say there are 90 million words in the English language, right? So if gays say, hey, don't use this word, okay, cool. It's not a big deal. I can't say, well, y'all using it, man. Y'all making me comfortable with it. I don't have to use that word. Intent does mean something. Even when we use regular words, bro.
I feel you.
A motherfucker can say, man, boy, you being light-skinned. And I understand that intent. Right? You saying that as a negative, right? Whereas a girl could be like, boy, I love me a light-skinned nigga. She just said the same light-skinned term, but I understood her intent.
You know what's crazy about what you're saying, bro?
Yeah.
What you're saying right now is the same reason our criminal system is fucked up. And I'm gonna tell you why. Hold on, let me finish. Let me roll.
Yeah, okay.
Don't stop me. Let me roll.
Right.
The problem is this. And this is why I say we got to start. If we ever want to, I understand what you're saying 1,000%, bro, and I agree. Right. But if we ever want to get to a space, bro, where we stop offending each other, bro, we have to put it in a neutral space. You feel? Hold on.
We don't at all.
Hold on. Yeah, we do.
But why? When you understand, if a gay person tells me don't use the F word, I don't need a neutral space to be like, I don't have to use that word, bro.
We either gonna have freedom of speech or we not.
Okay, but listen, if I'm in some gangster shit, if I'm living that life, right? Me personally, I'm not a gangster. I'm not living that life. I'm not active. You understand? But I'm highly familiar, right? I don't mind when two gangsters talking about killing each other. You know why? Because they agreed. I don't cry when a gangster die. Because he agreed to that shit. If my partner run off in somebody's house right now and the owner of the house murk him, I'm not crying for my dog because he knew what was going on when he went in that person's house. Now, if you a gangster and you go out here and take an innocent lady person, you kill her, I don't support that. So when niggas is rapping about ops and other people, we're rapping about a group of people who have agreed to a certain terms. You understand? When an NFL person catch a player come across the middle and knock his head off, yeah, we like, damn, we don't want homie to get hurt, but the player will tell you, hey, bro, we knew what we signed up for. Players will tell you, like, hey, y'all making the game soft. We know what we signing up for. You understand what I'm saying? Now, if you just came and cold cocked the lady coming across the aisle at the grocery store, I'd be like, bro, you tripping.
Right.
You feel me?
But see, this is the thing, though, right? Is I've been to several rap concerts, bro. What's funny is, the same thing he said, I've heard 1 billion times.
Right.
If you ain't got AIDS, put your phone in the air.
I ain't never heard that. Okay, yeah.
Bro, like if your pussy clean, make some noise.
I heard pussy clean.
If you ain't got AIDS, make some noise. But
you can understand why that's offensive, man. That hurt. You know, if somebody got AIDS, that don't mean you wild because you got AIDS.
No, it don't, bro.
You get AIDS any kind of
don't. But my point is, bro, no matter what you do, somebody is going to be fucking offended.
Yeah, but
we gotta be careful. We gotta be real careful, bro, because we treading a fucking thin line, bro, with the way we are constantly removing freedoms from everybody, bro. Okay. When we get to a space to where you can't say how you feel and I can't say how we feel, we're basically enslaved, and our freedom of speech no longer exists because it's going to become a rule or a law that you can't say what the fuck you want to say.
So what about if you're a man and you wasn't sucking dick in the parking lot? You okay with that one?
I don't have a problem with that.
I don't necessarily have a problem with it, but I see why they have a problem.
But my point is this, bro.
But if you
the man, just like in like you say, words have power. You feel me?
Yeah,
right. And when they have intent, the man ain't say go kill somebody that's sucking dick in the parking lot.
But if
he just said if you wasn't participating in sucking dick in the parking lot, make some noise.
But what if I was sucking dick in the parking lot?
Put your phone down. He said put your phone up if you wasn't sucking dick in the parking lot. If you was, lower your cell phone. We ain't talking to you.
But why I got to lower my cell phone?
Because we ain't talking to you.
But I'm here to support. Like, hey, brother, I'm gay.
I ain't talking to you. I might not. My thing is, bro.
So basically, you saying you don't fuck with me if I'm gay?
It be like that sometimes.
Okay,
There have been
cool.
basketball players when I was younger.
Right.
I go to a game,
Right.
and I'm your biggest fan. I got all your jerseys. I love you to death.
Right.
And when you after the game, I come to you and ask for an autograph, and you mush me.
Right,
You
'cause
feel
you
what I'm
ain't got the
saying?
time
You
for
don't
that.
fuck with me.
And you don't fuck with him no more either, right?
That's cool. I don't fuck with him no more.
So we even then. So the game
I
is
have
saying,
no problem
so the
with them
game is
not
saying,
fucking with
all
him.
right, cool, we don't fuck
I
with
have
you.
no problem with them not
Oh,
fucking
okay,
with him.
yeah.
I agree with them.
Right.
You feel me? My point from this whole thing is that we shouldn't fuck with him either.
But why he's not offending us? If he's saying kill it, like the baby's not talking to me when he say kill a nigga. He's not talking to me. He's talking to a nigga who wants to kill him. He's talking to a nigga who wants to rob him. I don't want to rob the baby. I don't want to kill the baby.
Listen, bro. I get all that, bro.
Right. He's not saying kill black when a black dude is on a rap. Brother, I've made rap records. I'm currently making rap records. And there's some death in my rap records. But I'm not talking to, hey, black man, fuck you, I want to kill you. No. I'm telling you, like, nigga, if you want to rob me, it's up from here. If you want to do me something bad because of what I'm accomplishing, then it's up. I'm with whatever you with. So I'm talking to people, white, black, or whatever,
bro,
who want to take from me.
But that music ain't like that, bro. That music, this man is extreme, bro. It's extreme.
That man, but it is extreme.
It's
he's
extreme,
not talking
bro.
about
Don't you tell me it's not extreme.
That's not what he's saying.
And it's not, bro. But at the end of the day, bro,
he's not calling all women bitches and hoes. But there are some bitches and there are some hoes.
Hold on. And my point is this though, bro, is that I'm as far as like when I say like we shouldn't fuck with him either, bro. It's like my thing is make your music if that's how you want to make it. Yeah. You feel me? But music has influence, bro.
It does.
You know what I'm saying? It does a lot, especially on younger people.
But are they not hoes? Are they not bitches?
There are. But my point is this though. Yeah, they are, bro. I'm
talking to them.
Yeah,
I'm not talking to people who aren't.
Bro, listen.
If I say I'm getting head from a hoe, that's just what I'm doing. Yeah. I'm not calling you a hoe, ma'am, or you a hoe lady. Like, I'm just telling you.
He ain't calling nobody in the crowd a faggot. He said if you wasn't sucking dick in the parking lot, put your phone up.
Somebody was.
Huh?
But somebody was.
So what? I ain't talking to you. It's some women out here ain't sucking dick.
Right. And all
that
the
means
people,
I'm not talking to you right now when I say the hoe.
And all the people who wasn't sucking dick was fine. But the people who was.
How about this, bro?
Yeah.
We've all been in the room, right, where some tension between people, right?
Right, correct.
And the motherfucker say, I bet a nigga won't say nothing to me. I'll slap him in his shit.
And how you feel?
And you not offended. Because you know he ain't talking to you.
No, that's
well,
not
we all know who he talking to.
That's normally not how that goes, though.
Yes, it is.
When the nigga be like, man, I whoop everybody in here.
That's not what he said.
That's
not what I'm saying.
Oh,
that's not what he said. He said, you feel me?
Yeah.
I bet a nigga won't say nothing to me in here. Bro, I know you're not talking to me. But I know who you talking to.
I do know who you talking to, but niggas kind of be like, is this nigga trying?
No, we don't, because we know exactly who we talking to. We keep smoking our weed and keep playing our video games.
Nigga like me.
But the motherfucker who we talking to feels some type of way. He know he talking to him. He know he gonna say, man, I'm gonna go and get out of here, y'all. Because he feel that heat.
But I always be the nigga be like, man, you got to put an address on that.
But that's why you defending that. That's exactly why you defending that. Because you taking on some shit. We weren't talking to you.
No, and that's why I'm not offended by what he said, because he wasn't talking to me.
Right.
I'm not offended by what he said at all. All I'm saying is I get why those who are offended.
But like you say, bro, you got to put shit in context. Yeah. If you really,
I'm not mad at that nigga at all.
If you really dissect that fucking whole thing, bro, the man, it's almost like saying, all right, there's everybody in here loves pizza. You feel me?
Right.
And he say, if you don't love pizza, you feel me? It's the same thing. Like my thing is, he didn't say
I love your analogy.
Listen, bro, he didn't say for all the motherfuckers, you feel me? Like sucking dick. He didn't say anything about them.
Right.
He said if you wasn't sucking dick in the parking lot, put your phone up. What the fuck is wrong with that? I wasn't sucking dick in the parking lot.
And it's fine.
That's me.
But he said some of y'all niggas suspect. He ain't say that, but his DJ said. All I'm saying is this: he had to apologize because I don't have a problem with
what he said. About his bag.
You don't have a problem, right?
Yeah, I feel you.
The baby makes the most money, not for the baby, but some white fella that we don't know.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Right. Absolutely.
And when that bag started getting cut off, that white fella hit his horn and was like, "Hey, I need you to back down off this stuff."
And that's my problem with people, bro. Motherfuckers don't understand the long-term value in staying solid, bro. Like, it's not immediately, bro. You're gonna lose a lot, bro. I've had so many opportunities, bro, to make and have this and have that and do these things. But I said, you know what? I'm gonna stay solid.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? I might miss this bag and I might miss that bag, but the long term, I'm gonna get that bag and I'm gonna still have my dignity. I'm gonna still have my self-respect, but I'm gonna still have my pride. You feel me? And,
which we wholeheartedly agree, but is that worth standing on? I mean, that ain't. I mean,
but my thing
that ain't
is,
like that
but
was
my
no
thing is,
activist.
don't
type
say the shit.
Yeah, but he trimmer.
Don't say it.
He was feeling good,
Bro,
though.
I'm not gonna say anything on this podcast that's gonna fuck this podcast up because I know I'm gonna have to come back and save the podcast the way I destroyed it.
Let's say I'm hit on here one day and I'm wild. I will say something that fuck this podcast
And
up.
I will, and you know what I'm gonna do? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna be right here to say he don't really mean that.
Yeah, but thank you for saying.
You feel what I'm saying?
But on the next podcast, I will come on and say, "Hey, man, I was tripping." Especially if it ain't. Now, if I say something that offends you, that in my version has a positive message, or I'm supporting my people, or whatever it is, and that offends you, then fuck you. I'm not backing down off that. But if I just say some frivolous shit like, "Oh man, if you ain't sucking dick in the parking lot, watch the podcast," I can back down off that. That ain't no big. That ain't like. I'm not finna fight you over that. My bad, bro. I was feeling myself.
That shit was light, man.
Yeah, that's light.
That shit was light, bro. And that shit is in the
absolutely.
news every day, bro. That shit blows me, bro. Out of all this shit going on in the world, we talking about this man making some semi-offensive fucking homophobic comments.
Gay people strong, man.
They are.
They strong.
They're the strong and
Heavy.
And you know what I despise about gay people, bro? You want me to tell you what I despise about them?
He mean he don't.
No, I despise this about them, bro. You know I'm jealous of,
I'm
and
trying to save
you know
them.
what no, you're not trying to save me because I'm not finna say nothing bad.
Yeah.
You know what I envy about them, bro?
Okay, cool.
And
Yes.
bro, is
That's
that black people aren't like that.
Oh, okay, yeah.
You feel me?
Absolutely.
If black people should take notes from gay people.
Facts.
You feel what I'm
facts,
saying?
Absolutely.
Bro, these folks,
Big
when
facts.
you offend one, there's no arguments, there's no debate. You feel me?
Right.
There might be somebody in the gay community saying, I don't think he said nothing wrong. It wasn't really that bad. But they not gonna tweet it. They're not gonna post it on Instagram. You feel me? Because their loyalty to their community outweighs defending you.
Right.
They gonna stick together. When we learn how to do that, to where we hear something that another black man says that offends somebody, you feel what I'm saying? We might go to him on the slick. Just like if you get in a fight with somebody, bro, and you start the fight and you was on some fuck shit and you and buddy start fighting, you feel me? I'm hopping in.
Right.
We gonna whoop him together.
I'm gonna whoop shit for you.
Right. No, but I'm gonna whoop him. We gonna whoop him together. I'm getting something in.
Yeah.
But when we get done and we get in the car, I'm cussing you the fuck out. Bro, what the fuck was you doing?
Right.
You feel I'm not doing that in front of the crowd. While you hopping on, I'm not gonna be like, 12, chill, you wrong.
Yeah.
No. That's like they say, bro, I'm right. I'm with you when you're wrong. I'm with you when you're right.
That's how
You
you
feel me?
get your
That's how we supposed to stand. And we'll discuss the bullshit in the car. You feel me? We'll talk about it in the car. But it's just like, bro, once we learn how to be more like the gay community is the most powerful community on the planet because they're the most united community on the planet, bro. Right. Unity is power, and black people don't fucking understand that. We just like you got black people in his comments going back and forth, bro. We shouldn't be in them.
Yeah. But gay people do have a cheat code. Like I said, they have power is always in numbers, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they have a cheat code in the fact that anyone can be gay. Black can be gay, white can be gay, Asian can be gay, woman can be gay. They have all that, so they able to cherry pick out of every culture and make a culture.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
It's black. We just got to deal with who black. You feel
and
me?
what's funny,
they can cherry pick from anywhere.
And what's funny about the black community and people who are homophobic and all these other things, right? They feel like gay people run the world and everything is gay now. And it goes back to my point because gay people are united. Gay people don't run the world, but gay people are united, and people in marketing who sell shit understand that if one of them buy it, all of them buy it. If one of them support it, all of them support it. That's why TV is gayer than it's ever been. That's why movies are gayer than it's ever been. They're always going to be included. If you have a movie with couples, there's going to be a gay couple. If you're watching a commercial, there's going to be a gay couple. Whether it's eHarmony or all that shit, there's going to be a gay couple. There's going to be someone from that community in everything because you're going to fucking include them or they ain't showing up.
Or else, yeah.
Or else, or we ain't showing up. And our numbers are strong. My thing is, bro, if I knew I could sell a product, you feel me? Yeah. And I sell it to you, and you got a whole community behind you. You feel me?
Right.
I'm selling it to you. I'm gonna figure out how to market it to you. I don't give a fuck who else buy it. It's 100,000 of y'all. It's 5,000 of these motherfuckers that's complaining and going back and forth about what they like. Y'all know what y'all like.
Exactly.
You feel me? Let's figure out how to make this shit more gay so that way we can make more money.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? So that's what it's about because just fucking 15, 20 years ago, bro, people would like homosexual slurs were a normal thing.
No, absolutely.
It's something we did. Like, bro, we be playing basketball and the motherfucker like double dribble and you call it and he be like, man, that gay as hell. That gay ass call.
Fact.
You feel me? Nobody batted an eye. You feel me?
Right.
Because that community hadn't grown as strong as it is today.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? And it's just like if black people did the same thing, once we start being offended, that's why I said, fuck that, like we're numb to it and we've become accustomed to it. Fuck that. Yeah. Even if you're not, bitch, be offended. Because there's some gay people that weren't offended by that. You feel me? But the same thing about it, we're a unit. Mm-hmm. I'm pretending to be offended even when I'm not because my unit is offended. So my thing is once we start being offended, bro, and we start acting offended, things change. That's where you got all these changes in sports. That's why you got all these changes in the world is when, and it takes for something to be against us as a unit for us to come together as a unit. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It's like, bro, during this whole Black Lives Matter shit, and like Trump was the thing for us to come together on.
Brought us together.
You feel he brought us together. Yeah. That's another reason why I miss him. Yeah. Because he made us fuck with each other. You felt like you had an enemy.
You did. And immediately when he was gone, it was just
we back to separation.
Yeah, it's just
that's the fight over.
Yeah.
You feel me? We can go back to go our separate ways. You feel what I'm saying? But he gave us something to envy, something to hate. You feel me? He gave us something to hate, something to unify for, bro. And when we came together, bro, everything started changing. Yeah. All the NFL was like, you can kneel. The NBA was like, you can kneel, you can skip the anthem. We'll put Black Lives Matter on everything. We'll put it on the court. We'll put it everywhere. You feel what I'm saying? Because we're missing money.
Man, I saw a meme that said, if the baby is homophobic, what is the Bible?
Boy, ooh.
I was like,
a bar.
I said, shit, who wrote that?
Whoa.
Yeah, whoever wrote that, like, if you see this podcast, that was a hell of a bar. That she said, I don't know if it's she or he, but if it said, if the baby is homophobic, then what is the Bible? I said, God damn.
You know that's what's crazy? Nowadays, you know what's crazy, bro? The world has moved. That's why when we was talking about the gay community last time, when we was talking about the NFL player, the offensive tackle or whatever he was for the Raiders, the player for the Raiders coming out, and he was like, yeah, I'm gay. I'm like, bro, you don't have to do that no more. Yeah. Y'all the most powerful people in the world. Bitch, you don't have to, there ain't no coming out. I need to be coming out and saying, hey, y'all, you feel me? Like, the world, you know, the world kind of wild right now, but I just want to let y'all know I'm straight. I'm straight. That'll get me canceled.
I'm going to do that on one of my
I nigga went to the bathroom in the one-on-one session.
I was really trying to hold it. I ain't gonna make it.
Yeah, man, he really peed on the one-on-one session. God damn, I'm like, who I'm gonna talk to? I usually have somebody across the table.
You supposed to hold it down, shit. Freestyle.
I'm supposed to get there and talk to the air.
Man, now you want to talk to your boo. Turn straight to the camera.
Yeah, but that's what I'm gonna do for real, bro. I'm gonna make me a skit, and I'm gonna come out and I'm gonna be acting so devastated that I gotta come out and let the world know I'm straight. Because we are the minority now,
bro. That'd be hard though. Cause let me tell you why that'd be so hard. Because they couldn't hate on you. They will want to so bad. So because you're making a parody.
Right.
But they can't though. That's why it'll be the funniest shit ever though.
And you know what? And if I get some hate shit, I'm gonna come back out another one and make another one to say, man, I hate how I'm feeling. You know, I'm depressed. I almost committed suicide last week because, you know, the gay community came after me and they felt like I've been getting, you feel me? Like I've been getting bullied. I've been cyberbullied. Yeah, I've been getting bashed. I've been straight bashed.
Oh man, I'm
getting
gay.
Everybody, motherfucker. I'm getting. What's say?
I'm getting gay mail. God, yeah. Listen, man. They couldn't though. You'll put them in the bind with that one though.
That'll fuck my life up though.
It would though. They have to find another way to get at you though. Yeah, man, this motherfucker.
That one thing you ain't got to worry about though is them showing up their crib to ride.
Nah,
you know, they ain't gonna show up, but they gonna hurt them pockets.
Listen.
But you'll never make another dime. You fuck with them folk. You better shut the fuck up. But my thing is like, the good thing about me, bro, is that I talk about things like this freely, bro, and I'm gonna say what the fuck I want to say. But like you say, bro, everything has intention. Like you say, like we've said faggot on here a couple times, but it's not maliciously. We just using the word. We're not talking to anybody. Yeah. We're just talking about something.
Right,
bro, I have, and I hate to do this because white people do this all the time and say I have black friends, but no, bro, I have family that I love to death, and I've hung out with them and all that, like bro. I don't have anything against gay people, bro. But the thing about it is, bitch, y'all just like everybody else. Right. I'm not about to tiptoe around you, bro. You feel me? I don't tiptoe around nobody else. I'm not about to tiptoe around you. I'm not gonna fucking apologize every time you're offended by something that I say when it didn't have ill will or ill intent.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Just like you don't want us to be offended when the baby is saying bitches and hoes and niggas and kill everybody because he doesn't mean that intentionally. You feel what I'm saying? When I say shit, I don't, like you say, take the context and take the intent.
Yeah, and let me clear it up for you because I know most people, they don't go back and watch previous episodes. Like, you know, our loyal followers, they already know your character, they already know you stand for. But then people love to catch clips and judge you off what they see. So, and I think I can speak for you on this because we both feel exactly the same way. There is probably no one who cares less about your sexuality than us.
At all.
I don't care who you sleeping with. I don't think it's no one's
Ain't
business.
got nothing to do with nothing.
When people say they come out, like, okay, if that's your decision, then I support you. But to be honest, whoever you sleep with is your business. I know you
come
feel
out for what?
Right, exactly. These people you don't owe them nothing. They don't deserve to know what you do in your bedroom. Your sexuality has no bearing.
You know what's crazy?
On anything like that me and you think. Right. So when we talk about this, we just talking about, like you said, I'm gonna treat everybody the same. Gay, straight, black, white, everybody the same. That's basically what you're saying. So I don't want nobody to be like, man, he hard on gay people. No, I'm saying everybody the same. Right. I'm hard on everybody equally if you're talking about matters like this. I'm not going to tiptoe around anybody.
It's funny that it's frowned upon as a straight man if you come out and say, hey, I'm sleeping with this person, or hey, I'm fucking this girl. It's like, damn, bro, like, be quiet, bro. Gentleman never tells.
Right.
You feel me? But on the flip side, it's celebrated when you come out and say, I'm sleeping with somebody over here. It's brave. Like, bro, we don't give a fuck. But that ain't nobody business.
Fact. But we got to be respectful of their journey because we do live in it. Just like we say it's a different lifestyle being black in America. This is also a Christian country as well as it is a racist country. And
right.
like that thing said, if the baby's homophobic, what is the Bible? So you have to understand that their journey within their own families that we don't get to see or feel is difficult. So that's a brave step for them.
I can't argue with that.
Right. Because they live a whole different set of circumstances than we do. Just like we tell white people when they be like, well, we don't understand why. Like, bro, you don't live live this life. You don't feel it.
But that shit, that's 20 years ago. That's not today. What you just said. It don't apply today, bro.
But it's easy to say that it doesn't apply in business because dollars to count. But in these gay people's families, it still count. But there are fathers who still don't accept it.
Right.
Mothers who still don't accept it. So it is a step for them in their own personal life.
Right, but my thing is I can't feel sorry for them, bro, because like I take that back. Right. I do empathize somewhat. Facts. You feel what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, bro, there's nobody more oppressed than black people. You feel me?
Yeah, but we can't compare. It's too different.
But my thing is we're complaining the same. We can't compare, but we crying the same.
But we're not complaining
because the thing about it, bro, is that shit affects us in business. It don't do you no good being black in business most of the time.
It don't.
You feel what I'm saying? So my thing is like they at least got that. You feel what I'm saying?
Business?
It's not hurting their pockets.
But they fixed that.
Yeah,
they fixed that.
They fixed that.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? It's not hurting their pockets.
Right.
So it's just like, yeah, bro, like I empathize, bro. But I empathize with a lot of people on a lot of things.
Right.
Because we all have something, like I say, bro, anything has its disadvantages and its advantages, bro.
The only reason why this is why I say don't do that. And I feel you 1,000%. But we got to be careful because we have to understand, bro, when the baton is on you, it's just your baton. When the issue happens that affects your race, just let them have it. Like, because people do that to us all the time as black people. And I agree with you wholeheartedly. Nobody is less cared about, offended.
It's the Blue Lives Matter thing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But as soon as we say something, motherfuckers got to pull every problem they ever had out their clutch. Like, but we do. Like, God damn, bro, we can't have nothing. So I just don't want to. I don't want to give out that same energy because if it is something that is gay centric,
but what's funny about that though? I agree with that. Yeah. But what's funny about that though is a lot of times when somebody pull the bullshit out their ass, it's not legitimate, or it's not something that's like that you got like real. They don't have any facts or anything to back it. Almost, you feel what I'm saying? Right. I had a word for it, but anyway, it's almost like when we doing the Black Lives Matter thing. When they said Blue Lives Matter, you feel what I'm saying? You can look at that and point out the bullshit in that.
Right,
there was not a whole lot of relevancy to that. Yeah, but sometimes there's a lot of relevancy to you saying, hey, bro, over here first though, bro. God damn, I feel y'all, but like it's fucked up
man.
over here too, bro. So, but I can feel where you coming from, man. Yeah. Like I agree and disagree at the same time, bro.
Let's switch gears on the back.
Go ahead, man.
There's something going on right now that I feel like it's the Olympics going on, but it feel like it's not going on. This is the first Olympics that I don't give a fuck about for some odd reason. Maybe because KD is like leading the team. I don't know what that's why.
You don't like KD?
Listen, bro. I don't know if I want to say this. I'm a huge fan of LeBron, and one day I want to meet LeBron, and I know he's friends with KD.
Listen,
and I don't want him to be mad at me.
Man, just like
KD, one of the softest niggas with the most talent I've ever seen in my life.
We just left this, man. Don't offend KD, man. Don't say nothing bad.
Man,
about
fuck KD.
Man.
KD don't brush his hair. KD, listen, man. But I think he's one of the most talented basketball players that ever lived. Do you understand what I'm saying? But the shit he be on, I just be like, man, like, bro, who are you, bro? I couldn't hang with this nigga. But besides that, I just feel like it's not an Olympics going on. But Simone Biles, are you familiar with her pulling out of what do they call it, the all around or the?
She got injured though, right?
No. She pulled out. She said that she wasn't in a good mental space to compete in her whatever you call that, whatever she competed. Now she did come back and do the balance beam, my thing.
I thought she got hurt, but she pulled out.
Yeah, she said she just wasn't, her body wasn't cooperating. She just said she just wasn't feeling it. And a lot of people came to her as like a traitor, or not a traitor, but like you're letting America down and you're being selfish and all.
But see, that's my thing. That's my whole issue with everything about America, bro. We're so selective in what we give a fuck about or what we're offended by, or what makes us mad. Respect that shit, bro. She has the right to do that. You feel me?
Right.
But then we want to flip back and talk about mental health and act like it's a big thing. But when somebody has a mental health issue, it's just like there's pushback. Right. So it's just like that's why motherfuckers are so afraid of therapy, and that's why motherfuckers are so afraid to talk about their problems. It's because of that part of it. It's like telling your kid, you can come talk to me about anything. And when they come talk to you about anything, you acting pissed off at everything they tell you. I can't come talk to you about anything. I can try. You don't give a fuck about how I feel. You feel me? As long as if you want to talk to me, I can talk to you about whatever you're comfortable with. I can't talk to you about anything though. You feel me? Right. So that's why people are afraid of therapy, bro. Like, I'm gonna tell you something, bro. This COVID shit fucked me up so bad. It's one thing about being alone, bro, and me losing my Instagram and all that. It forced me to isolate. You feel what I'm saying?
I'm glad you brought that up. I was gonna forget about that.
It forces you to isolate, bro. And one thing about being isolated, bro, I'm so busy in my life that I never even get to look at myself. You feel what I'm saying? I don't even know who the fuck I am half the time because I'm out here being Boneface and I'm doing all this extra shit. Right. But that shit broke me down to this small. You feel what I'm saying? And it's like I'm fucking stir crazy. I'm stuck in the house looking at four walls. You feel what I'm saying? Right. Ain't no social media, ain't no contact. So it's you kind of forced to face yourself. And you kind of forced to face your demons, and you kind of forced to, you feel what I'm saying? Bro, that shit pushed me to a point. I can remember one night I was so sick, bro. But on top of that, it was just like I was disgusted with who I seen in the mirror. You feel what I'm saying?
Why? Well, it wasn't about the sickness at that point.
No, it's a mental health thing, bro. Right. It's a mental health thing. Like I've been suffering from depression my whole life. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? I've been in suicidal states my whole life from a kid. You feel what I'm saying? And that's a lot of that stems from my upbringing, and it's just a combination of different things. You feel what I'm saying? Just life in general. You feel what I'm saying? But what happens is that we never talk about it. You feel what I'm saying? So it's suppressed. You feel what I'm saying? And when you suppress something, it piles and it builds and it builds and it builds. And when it finally comes out, it looks real weird to a lot of people because they like, damn, bro, he had everything. Right. Well, I thought he was doing no, bro. Everybody ain't all right. We just look all right sometimes.
Would you say money and success makes that a heavier burden, or do you feel like it lightens the burden?
I think at the end of the day, bro, what that does is it distracts you from your issues a lot of the time. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And the things that, like, we replace, like when you broke into one area, you replace it with other things to fix it, to compensate. You feel what I'm saying? So when you remove these things, all you're left with is the shit that you swept under the rug.
Fact.
You feel what I'm saying? So that's what it is in a lot of cases, bro. So and I've never been a money and fame guy. You feel me? That's just something that was residual from hard work. You feel what I'm saying? I was never a money and fame guy. I'm antisocial. That's why I never made a good rapper. Because I don't really like being in front of people. I don't like crowds. I don't like to perform. Yeah. I make CD player music. I've always done that because I don't want to rap for y'all. Yeah. I don't want to be in front of y'all. I don't give a fuck about people, bro. my goal as a human, bro, is to get everything I need and isolate myself in the bubble with whoever I'm with. And live and die like that. I don't have to have no outside contact. Right. When I get my Instagram back, I'm shutting it down. The only reason why I want my Instagram is so I could stop motherfuckers from scamming from my Instagram. Right. You feel what I'm saying? But bro, I'm done with social media and all of that shit, bro.
Just turn it to the podcast page.
Yeah, that's all it is. But we have somebody to run that. Right. You feel me? I can understand. I used to always wonder, like, why Andre 3000 disappeared? Or why so-and-so disappeared? Or why these people disappeared? They get it. Yeah. And COVID made me get it, bro. That shit made me get it. That shit isolated me, and it made me realize what life is really fucking about, bro. You feel me?
You need to get the fuck out of the way.
Bro, this shit is not about none of this shit we chase and none of this shit we do. You feel me? Happiness is internal, bro, and it has nothing to do with nothing. You feel what I'm saying? So my thing is like, bro, when I get my shit back, you feel what I'm saying? I'm going in my bubble, and I'm gonna be with myself and the few people in my bubble. That's what it's gonna be, bro. A small world, bro. It's just like this, bro. Within your world. Matter of fact, I ain't gonna even go into that. But anyway, I was at a point, bro, to where I was so fucked up mentally that I was planning my suicide. I was like, you know what?
When? During the COVID?
Yes. This was probably about 2.5 weeks ago.
Yeah.
And I was laying in the bed one night and I was like, bro, you know what? Like I don't even want to do this shit no more. Like I'm tired. You feel me? I'm tired of all. I was just tired. And
That's so weird to hear you say that though.
It's a real thing, bro. It's gonna be weird for a lot of people to hear. Yeah. But I was like, bro, I'm tired. And I said, you know what? Tomorrow, I'm gonna do my thing. I was like, I'm gonna blow my shit off tomorrow, right?
Wow.
And I meant it. Yeah. I meant it. And it wasn't even a fear thing. I wasn't sad. I was just tired.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? And the only thing that kind of slowed me up on that, bro, is my kid called me and checked on me and was just like, you all right over there? You sound bad. Woo, woo, woo. I was like, all right, cool. You feel me? And I said, you know what? I got a different way of doing this. I know what I'm gonna do. I said, instead of committing suicide, I'm gonna live suicidal. You feel what I'm saying? I always used to say, like, when people committed suicide, I'm like, damn, bro, that was a waste. You could at least rob the bank or something. Right. Or you could at least did this or at least did that. So my point with that is like that's coming from somebody that doesn't understand mental illness. Right, you feel me? That's just somebody just judging from the outside. Mm-hmm. But when I got to that space, I'm just like, bro, instead of like, I'm not going to waste my life. You feel me? Mm-hmm. What I'm going to do is live suicidal. All the things that I want to do, I'm going to do them. All the things I ever dreamed of, I'm going to do them. Right. All the wild shit I want to do, I'm going to do it. You feel me? And it's just like, I'm like, if I want to pursue something, let's say for instance, I wanted to be a boxer. You feel me? I'm going to go be a boxer. And if I get my motherfucking head knocked off in the ring and I die like that, that's fine. You feel what I'm saying? Right. But it's just like, bro, I don't really have to even get into like what led me to that space or what that space
I was just going there.
Yeah, but
that's the curiosity for me. Like, and not to cut you off, like I respect how you felt. You know, you can't tell somebody how to feel. But I'm just telling you from the outside, which people are so simplistic. You know, you look at somebody who got money, you look at somebody who's been successful on their own at an early age and has made it this far. You know what I mean? Like, you have a lot of things that the common person doesn't have, right? So I just wonder, in that moment, because you said you didn't like what you saw, but what is it that you don't like? Bro, what is it that you don't approve of?
Bro, you can have everything and have nothing.
Yeah, I get
you can have everything and have nothing. And it's like there's a lot of things, bro, that you question sometimes. It's like you can have a whole bunch of money and be like, damn, am I the father I should be? Am I this or am I that? You feel what I'm saying? All the things, I was everything but none of the shit that I wanted to be.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? I was everything that everybody else wanted me to be, but I was none of the shit that I wanted to be.
Okay.
You feel what I'm saying? So that's what I was upset when I looked in the mirror. You feel what I'm saying? And it was and bro, on top of that, I think people think that mental illness has to make sense. Right. Like it has to have an explanation. Yeah, that's why it's called the illness. Yeah. You feel me? You don't get the fucking cold and say why you got the cold. Right. You don't get fucking the fever and say how you get a fever. Facts. You feel me?
1 + 1 = 3.
It just fucking happens. Yeah. You feel me? You just get sick. You just get you feel me? So that shit works the same way, bro. Sometimes I'm sad and don't even know the fuck why. You feel what I'm saying? So I don't think people understand that a lot of this shit is chemical too. Like the brain has a chemical makeup, bro.
Facts.
And your chemical imbalance can be off and that can fuck you up. Just like you have people who have mental illnesses that need assistance doing things because their brain don't function right. There's parts of the brain that just don't function right sometimes, bro. And I'm one of those people that have that shit. You feel me? And it's just like some of us mask it so well. You feel what I'm saying? And some of us know how to hide it so well. You feel what I'm saying? But it's just like, bro, that's why it's like in that COVID shit, bro, I learned how to really be alone. I didn't really know how to be alone. There was always people around. I got very few friends, but there's always somebody around me. Right. Whether it's my kids or my family, it's like you kind of don't know how to be by yourself. You feel what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So it's just like when you're by yourself with mental illness, bro, that's when the training wheels come off. Mm-hmm. That's when you got to learn how to ride that bike. Right. You feel what I'm saying? That's when it's tough. It's easy when everybody is around. You feel me? Mm-hmm. But when you're all alone, bro, and you got to look in that mirror, bro, that's when it's tough.
But was that the depression side of COVID? Because it knocked you off your pivot.
Right.
It took so many moving parts from around you that you didn't have nothing to distract yourself from.
Right. But it built me, it tore me down and built me up at the same time. Mm-hmm. It made me handle and like all the trash, it made me take it out. Right. You feel what I'm saying? It's like I had to get through that shit and I had to get through the depression. I had to get through the mental illness on my own. It was like a workout. Right. It hurt. You feel what I'm saying? You tired. You ready to quit, but you keep working out and you come out stronger. Right. You feel me? You walk out the gym looking like you. You feel me? Yeah. So it's just like, but that shit takes work. And in the beginning, when you look in the mirror before you start working out, you don't like the body you see. Mm-hmm. You feel me? But you keep working. And you keep working and you keep working. And that's the thing about it, bro. The hardest thing about mental illness, mental health and mental illness is like keep like going, continuing. You feel me? Because most people don't make it out the gym. No. You feel me? So that shit was a lot, bro. You have to ask specific questions to kind of get what you want out of it, because that shit was all over the place.
No, it actually wasn't though. Yeah. And we need to do a specific podcast on mental health, so I won't dig too deep because I'll save it for that. But one of the dopest things, I've had a relationship with two women who suffer from mental health issues. So one of the dopest things I'll say that just being able to talk about it that freely, knowing where this is going, the podcast going on, that's dope in itself. Because one of the biggest things, the stigma that is on mental health, most people hide that and keep that deep down. Right. For you to say that.
Right. And for me, bro, what people are gonna learn about me eventually, bro, is that I'm an open book. There's a lot of shit that ain't your business. You feel what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But my thing is that like I'm not hiding it from you. It's just not your fucking business. Right. You feel what I'm saying? But so like I don't mind talking about some shit or saying some shit because I don't give a fuck how people see me. Right. You feel what I'm saying? That's what the whole issue is with mental health. A lot of the times is we're worried about how everybody else see us and not how we see us. Once I got comfortable with how I seen me, I didn't give a fuck what everybody else think. Right. You know what I'm saying? So it's easy for me to say, yeah, I got mental health issues or all of this extra. Everybody's not that strong and everybody ain't built that way. Mm-hmm. You know, I respect however anybody goes about handling their business. You feel what I'm saying? Or how they deal with it. But bro, I don't give a fuck about what people think, bro. Yeah. Like I never gave a fuck. So it's easy for me to talk about it. And I speak on it more so for people who are going through it. It may help somebody. You feel what I'm saying? To see somebody that they thought was strong be weak. Right. You feel what I'm saying? And so many people are afraid to be vulnerable in front of people or to take the mask off or take the cape off and let people see who they really are. But bro, I've never posed as a superhero. You feel me? I am who the fuck I am. You just painted me that way. You painted me that way, but like, I didn't ask to be up there. I didn't ask to be that guy, bro. I'm fucked up like everybody else. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? I'm a regular person, bro. And you feel me? And that's just what it is, bro. And we all fucked up at the end of the day because I'm sure we all have some sort of mental health issues, whether they're minor or major. We all, bro, because this society and the world is designed is unnatural, bro. We're not meant to be exposed to so much. Right. You're not meant to. It's not meant for you to be able to fucking call a girl in Texas and fly over and fuck her. Right. You feel what I'm saying? That none of this, the way we communicate, none of that shit was natural. Right. When they made us, none of that shit existed. You feel what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So we're exposed to so much at one time. It's an overload. Yeah, you feel what I'm saying? And it's constant. You feel me? Like, bro, when you look at how shit was before mental illness became a real thing, everything was slow. Everything was kind of, you feel what I'm saying? There was no internet, there was no phones, there wasn't a whole lot of TV. Right. You feel what I'm saying? You were forced to go be fucking human and interact how humans interact. Yeah. Bro, the way we interact now is weird as fuck, bro. When the last time you approached a girl in person?
But that's
most people though.
Yeah. Oh, man.
You feel me? When the last time you actually seen somebody like meet somebody and have a conversation?
Yeah. Most times it's DMs. And
it's weird, bro. We're not meant to fucking communicate that way.
Yeah.
The way the world design is fucking us up, bro. Just like bro, that shit go deep, bro. But the way the world is designed, bro, we're in an unnatural space, bro. So our mental is reacting unnatural, bro. We kind of constantly in the fucking mental overload, bro. We're exposed to too much, and too much is expected of us.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
Man, that happens to a lot of people, man. There's a lot of people in places of power that have different variations of mental health, and I think that when they throw the stigma on it, you always just assume, you know, somebody is batshit crazy, and that's not the truth. You need some of the most successful people, some of the most brilliant artists suffer from different variations of mental health. You know what I mean? So, like I said, man, that's dope that you will even come out and share that. Number two is, first of all, you got me fucked up. This is the closest I ever got to something successful, so I can't let you kill yourself. I would have stuffed you. If I got to stuff you, I ain't gonna let you do me like that. You feel me? I ain't never had nothing successful going. This podcast is dope, so if I got to stuff you, brother, and sit across from you.
But that was another thing that helped too, though, man. I thought about, I had talked to Mike Bliss before I got sick, and back in like 2012, my partner Fresh got murdered, and it was just us three. And I used to tell bro, me and bro had a conversation, and I was like, we just basically was telling each other, bro, we all we got left. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? And I was just like, shit, if anything ever happened to you, bro, whoever did it got to see me. You feel me? Just like whoever did it did first, they got to get seen. You feel what I'm saying? And he said vice versa. And we basically made a pact, bro, that we got to be here for each other. You know what I'm saying? And I thought about that. You feel me? I thought about our relationship. It's just like I started thinking about like the relationships with the people around, the people who give a fuck. There might be a handful, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And in that instant too, you do realize, bro, when you're on your own, that nobody really gives a fuck. Right. You feel me? People care, but people don't give a fuck. They care a little bit. You feel what I'm saying? Right. There are people around you who do really give a fuck, but there's not many. There's not many. Facts, right. There's not many.
Because everybody has so many moving parts going on in their life, and it's like, you know, when like let's say for instance, like regardless of what I'm going through, you got your own life, regardless, no matter how much you care about me, how much you love me, all this, you know.
Right.
So whenever something shut down for me, it's like, you know, especially as men, we do this a lot too as men. It's like we had this strong mantra that we got going on, you know what I mean? So it's like, hey, big dog, let me know if you need something. But you still got so much to, and that's how, like, when I deal with my friends, like my close homies, which I'm talking about 2 or 3 motherfuckers.
Right,
you feel me?
Right.
I don't even look for them to call me every day.
Right.
Because I know as men, man, we got so much going on. There's so much we're responsible for between my bills, the kids, mothers, baby mothers, you know what I'm saying? And you have the same thing. So many moving parts, you feel me? So I don't ever expect you to slow down for me, you know what I mean? Just as a man. But it's like, you know, if you need something, if any point in time through your COVID you had to text me, I'm pulling up.
Absolutely.
At any point in time.
Absolutely.
You get what I'm saying? So it's just one of those things. You might have a select small handful of people. It's not that they don't care, but life still goes on.
Right. Absolutely.
And that's the thing about life, bro. When you get down like that, all you need is 2 or 3 motherfuckers.
Right.
You don't need a whole.
You don't because that's 53 motherfuckers. You got to feel the same way about it, and it's not possible.
Exactly.
So, but I just say that to say this. I say that because when you think about it like this is the way I like a good analogy is this, bro. When somebody die, right, about 6 months after they die, a couple years, how many people still go put flowers on their grave?
Not many. That's shout out to Jolene Duran because she do that shit religiously.
Those are the people.
So dope.
Those are the people who really gave a fuck about you.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
So
the people
dope.
who will never be the same when you're gone. I'll never be the same now that Fresh gone. You feel me? That's somebody that I'm always gonna check on his mama. I'm always gonna check on his people. You feel what I'm saying? Right. I'm always gonna be wherever. I'm always gonna do for wherever as much as I can for whoever I can. Right. You feel what I'm saying? Because that's somebody I really gave a fuck about. Right. You feel me? There's some people I was cool with that I'd be like, oh shit, I forgot bro's gone. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? So it's just like, bro, it's a handful of people that's still gonna put flowers on your grave 6 years or 7 years after you're gone, 20, 30 years after you're gone. Those are the people who really gave a fuck about you. It ain't that many. No, you feel me? So that's how I gauge who are my fucking family and who are my friends. You feel me? If something happened to you, bro, I use this flowers on your grave until I'm gone.
I appreciate it.
You feel what I'm saying?
Just,
That's the difference between family and just people you fuck with. You feel me? I ain't got but 3 or 4 of them. 4 or 5, you feel me? It ain't that many.
Flowers on mine, man. Just put a.
You know, I drop a little tequila off of there.
Yeah,
you feel me?
Put a little cock ring on.
Yeah, put a little cock ring.
Okay. Like I be laughing.
I'm just bring your little fuck bag.
Yeah, I fuck with that.
Yeah,
I be laughing from heaven.
Drop your little fuck bag on the headstone, man.
Shout
you feel
out
me?
to that, man.
Yeah, have somebody come twerk on you every week. You feel me? Give you a little twerk session.
Oh man,
that gonna look crazy as fuck at the cemetery. Somebody over there just with some vax that thing going
shit,
twerking on your grave.
Look at him and be like, shit, that's what he would have wanted. Don't judge me and my Put your flowers down and leave. Yeah.
Security be in his funeral and motherfucking cemetery so quick.
I'm gonna be mad when the cemetery man keep taking my cock rings. He wild. You can't put them on. That's for me. That's for the dead. That's for a dead dick. You around here using it for real.
Shit.
Not that because we got to do a topic on mental health, man.
ASAP, man. I got the perfect guest for that, man. I got the perfect guest already.
I got one too. That'd be a dope combination. Tell these folks how you got your page hacked before we get up out of here. Like that's interesting too, because people hear all this. I've always heard like famous people say they got hacked. And you know how the fuck somebody hacked?
This is how I got hacked. This shit was wild. I'm friends with a bunch of NFL players that I've tattooed, and I was somebody hit me. Well, my partner Kenny, your boy, hit me, and he's a tight end in the NFL. He hit me, and he was just like, "Hey, bro, I want to plug you in on something." I'm like, "Bet, what you got?" And mind you, I had just talked to him a couple days before on Instagram. He was like, "What you got?" I was like, "What you got?" And he said, "All right, I got this guy that fucking does like shoe endorsements. Like he gives me shoes, and all I got to do is post them, and he'll give me all the shoes I want." Now, I ain't even a shoe guy, but at this point, I'm just like, "Fuck it." You feel me? I give it a shot. Shit might, you feel me? It might be a good look. You feel me? So he was like, "All right, bet." He gonna send you the link to the shit. You just click the link, and he'll get you set up or whatever. I'm like, "Bet." You feel what I'm saying? So he sent a link to my phone.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? And I click the link, and my Instagram logs out.
Instantly, as soon as you send the link,
it logs out.
Yeah.
So I try to get back in it, and that bitch I couldn't get in it. So I'm like, fuck. So I hit him through the text.
Yeah.
You feel me?
So you went to his personal number and you hit him up.
Yeah, I hit him up. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I hit him and I'm like, bro, hit my phone, hit my line. And he called me and I'm like, bro, what I'm like, what's up with this shoe shit, bro? Like I'm logged out of my page. He's like, man, somebody hacked my page. And they just hacked your page from my page.
Cold,
I ain't got that bitch back yet.
So basically, you probably didn't got somebody technically. Like they probably hacked somebody from your page.
Absolutely,
being
absolutely,
you.
Bro. I've gotten so many messages, man. Now, mind y'all, I want y'all to understand this, bro. PS5s go for $1,000 right now.
Right.
They are not less than $1,000 almost nowhere. If you see somebody posting PS5s, I don't give a fuck if it's me, my auntie, or whoever, for $450, and they have a lot of them, you feel what I'm saying? Right. Scam alert.
But listen, if you do believe that, I have cutlasses for $2,500. You can hit me at Adam12_. If you believe that PlayStation bullshit, come get them cutlasses I got for $2,500.
And then on top of that, you send the cat you cash out something that's not close to my name.
Right.
You just sending
some
money.
Whole other bullshit.
Right. Yeah. And a lot of people that got scammed have my number.
Did they hit you?
After they got scammed. You feel me? I'm gonna tell you how cold this nigga is. They got my page.
No, your scammer is cold. I've seen it for myself.
This motherfucker,
that nigga heavy.
This motherfucker went and dig up old photos and repost. This motherfucker market something that he know I sell for real.
That nigga's a big stepper. That nigga posted tattoos. I swear to God.
I said, man, this man posted tattoos in my story. Bro, I told him through the inbox, man. I said, brother, if I don't even care about saying this on air. Yeah. I said, bro, if I find out who you are, bro, I am going to ice your ass, boy. You need to know it. This man has done at least 50 grand in scams from my phone.
I will help you.
I mean, from my IG.
If you find out who he is, I will help you. Man, I bet
not never find out who he is.
Brother, when I seen that nigga posting tattoo
got
videos,
me out this bitch looking. Man, this man got me out here looking so lame, bro. I'm like, bro, I ain't even that kind of dude, bro. And I'm like, for the people that I'm like, bro, go through my fucking story history, bro, and my page history. You don't see no petty ass whack shit like that.
Let me tell you how cold the coldest shit he did is, brother. All the shit he did though. You made a new page. And he told people to block your new page.
Man, I said, man, this man crazy, man.
I said, this nigga is hard as fuck. Who is this nigga, brother?
Bro. And then on top of that, I went from getting getting hacked by a scammer to getting hacked by getting scammed by hackers. People who are supposed to be able to get the page back. Scamming the same way.
Oh, so they said they can help you?
Man, boy.
Hey, man, you done been through it, man. Boy, you had a rough
Listen,
week.
bro. I'm going to tell you, bro.
Shit.
This last month, bro, has costed me every bit of $80,000, bro.
Brother, why were you pay? Listen, I saw you getting ready to pay
If
him
not
to get
more.
your page back. And I was like, brother, I should text this nigga. Do not text this nigga. There's no love in that shit, bro.
But I got that back, though. But I knew how to say, like, at this point, it's like, bro, I come from a world where I know about that shit.
Right.
I ain't never been a scammer, but I've always been tech savvy. I've always been on top of shit, and I've been that way. I've been that way though, so that way I could protect myself from people like that. You feel me? So usually that shit would have never worked on me. He just hit me from a verified page of somebody that I had already been talking to.
No. Yeah, that's a legit. That would have got
So
anybody.
So that would have got anybody. You feel what I'm saying? Shit. And I even went to check on my homie page after he sent me. After he did it, I went to check on his page, and like every pair of shoes he wearing, I tapped the picture, and that profile popped up from the shoes, like if the shoes were tagged. I was like, okay, so it's a real thing.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? So he got me. But then what's wild about this shit though is that when I did find somebody that could get my page back, they want 5 bands. I'm like, bro, I don't even love social media that much.
Nah, I hate that.
Yeah, I'm like, bro.
Hey, listen, if anybody out there know a way to get pages back that don't cost 5 fucking racks, man, hit the Anxiety Issues podcast page.
Yeah, bro.
DM.
That bitch might be gone though, bro. Because I'm gonna tell you why.
It's a way to get that.
I'm gonna need a
master.
I'm gonna need a master hacker, master scammer to get it back, bro. And I'm gonna tell you why.
But Instagram should take the reports, bro.
This what I'm telling you.
Bullshit about it.
Listen, bro. Instagram. This is a thing that's going on now. It's a normal thing.
Yeah.
I read an article today that just came out saying that people are going to Walmart to buy the Oculus, and what the Oculus is, it's a Facebook product. And once you buy that product and you log into your Facebook, if it's hacked, right? The Oculus has like a some kind of code on it or whatever to tie it to Facebook. And once you go into it, you can now talk to a live rep through chat. You feel what I'm saying? And they'll unlock your account. You feel me? So that way you can connect the Oculus.
Right.
You feel me? And people will use that code from the Oculus and take that shit back to the store because to get their account back. But see, the difference between Instagram is this, like, Facebook owns Instagram.
Right.
So if you can get to a live chat rep, they usually can get you back into your account. But see, this is what the hacker did. The scammer did. He'll scam. He ain't even a hacker at this point. But what he did was they have a thing called two-factor authentication, right? So what it is, he went and got an app and made it to where anytime I try to log into my account, you feel what I'm saying? The passwords, that shit that usually would go to your email for you to click on it and get back into your account, goes to that app for him. So he's basically intercepting the login info. So even Facebook couldn't do anything about that. Only way I can get my page back is if you gotta just fucking send hundreds of emails to Instagram. Right. And what they have to do is basically they have to basically take the account for you. Yeah. You feel me? The football player got his account back in 4 days, but he was like, I can tell my people to try to do it for you, and that didn't work out because he was like, they only do it for athletes, and if you're not a non-athlete, it's a whatever. I guess his agent had it done and some shit like that. Yeah. But I'm like, bro, this shit wild, bro. And I don't, like I said, I ain't even really tripping on the page. I just wish it was deactivated. Yeah. So if anything, I don't even need nobody to fucking get back into the page. I don't even give a fuck about the page. What I really need y'all to do is fucking report it and keep reporting the shit until they deactivate it. I'm just more concerned with people getting hurt and losing their money, because the thing about it, bro, I can get them followers back like nothing. That's nothing. And I can get verified again. That's nothing. Right. You feel what I'm saying? That's nothing but an email away. So I ain't even tripping on that shit. I ain't really give a fuck about the check anyway. Right. You feel what I'm saying? It just was an easier way to communicate with people, but I didn't really give a fuck about it. I don't give a fuck about Instagram. But I just don't like to see people getting scammed on my face or people losing money. Like this motherfucker hitting people for $450 at a time, $1,000 at a time. Like, bro,
that shit so goddamn sweet. I want in goddamn near. I'm looking at that shit like
the motherfucker agreed to sell me my page back and tried to scam me on that too.
I say, for this nigga getting paid. Whoever this nigga, man, it's people out here eating, bro. I see why everybody.
And it's a normal thing, bro.
Why people into, but I understand how people getting these pages. Like I know wild ass bitches. Like I know a bitch who, like I say, who sell pussy. She got 60,000 followers. Like, how you get? Like how the fuck you get? Don't nobody know who the fuck you are. But she'll buy a page, and that's how they getting these motherfuckers pages. Like this, like, this shit a whole motherfucking business out here, dog. Like
this shit wild.
Yeah, that shit crazy. Yeah. Like
I wish he would sell my page to somebody that could actually use the goddamn followers versus stealing from a motherfucker. Like change my profile picture, bro. Change the name on the motherfucker. Don't be out here as me.
Right.
You feel me?
That motherfucker.
This motherfucker talking like me in the inbox.
Brother, that.
I said, man, this man that went through my conversations, found my lingo, and using my lingo. I done had so many people call me, bro. I just sent you 900, bro. What do you got some tracking?
No, nigga,
like,
ain't
what
no
are you talking about?
Bitch, you ain't finna get now PlayStation.
The PS5s, bro.
Over with.
Come on, man, bro. Come on, bro. You didn't do that stupid shit, did you?
For real.
5 of them for 800, bro. Really?
The BS5 bullshit.
Yeah.
Number 5.
You thought you was finna get 5 PlayStation with 18 controllers.
You done.
For $800.
Man,
you can't get one PlayStation for $800.
It's so legit that one of my partners hit me up, man, tell Bone to get one. I'm like, no, bro. Like, I'd be wondering, like, what, like, it's got to be some level of, like, if it's too good to be true.
You know what it is? It reminds me of Catfish.
450.
It reminds me of Catfish, the show. How the people be on the show like, I just wonder, I can't wait to meet them, and I can't understand why. You want them to be real so bad that you won't even look at the common sense shit right in front. You won't look at the obvious.
I got something to say, but I won't.
Go ahead, man.
No,
what?
I'm not going. Because you're so right, though. When you say Catfish.
Man, you watching it, you like, bro, you know these people ain't real. Bro, we live in an era where everybody has a camera on their phone, and you mean to tell me you've been talking to this motherfucker for 6 months, and they can't Skype you, video chat you, or nothing?
Right.
You want this shit to be real so bad. You feel me? You want it to be real so bad, bro. I want to hear what you got to say because you got something in there, man.
You know, I know wild people, man, and I had my days doing wild shit. Fuck it, man. I don't give a bitch.
You got catfish?
Nah, hell no.
Okay.
I can't get catfish. Impossible.
I'm gonna tell you when I got catfish.
It's impossible to catfish.
About 15 years ago.
Oh man,
hold on. Let me tell you my story.
Go ahead.
I was probably about 23 years old, maybe 23, right? And I got this message from Facebook. This was before phones was all crazy and advanced and shit too. But we had cameras.
Right.
You feel me? This is how I know that, and I knew in my heart. This how I know motherfuckers know it ain't real because I knew it wasn't real. But this motherfucker was so fine. You feel what I'm saying? And was so convincing that I wanted it to be real, bro. This motherfucker gave me an address. It was about 10 o'clock at night, right? Now, mind you, they was slick though. They would talk on the phone with you. You feel me? And they would send you pictures, and like the smoke and mirrors were immaculate. It was fire, bro.
Right.
Like they had a real page that had been up for years.
Yeah.
You feel me? Now, mind you, bro, these folks hit me and were like, pull up so gave me an address. And I'm pulling up in the neighborhood, and it's like big ass nice houses. And she was like, my folks out of town or whatever. Woo, woo, woo. So I go and ring the doorbell.
Yeah.
Nobody comes to the door. So I get ready to walk back to my car, and an old white man opened the door. I'm just like, nah, this ain't the house. She said nobody here. So I get back in the car, drive all the way back. This motherfucker sent me another address. I'm like, I ain't, no. So I ain't go back. And the next day they hit me again, was like, I'm at the Whataburger, I'm at the Burger King across the street from Sunrise. Meet me in the parking lot. I'm like,
so it was somebody from the city then. They knew,
Yeah, so I pull up again, dummy. You feel me? Oh, I had to go so real quick. Woo. Bro, these folk had a nerve to hit me again from like a couple years later. Like, I'm sorry about woo. And what's funny, this how crazy it is.
They tried to catfish you again after years.
But what's funny, my Instagram.
They tried to re-catfish
now, mind you,
refry you.
Like, I don't even know. This was a few years back. My Instagram followers came up and shit or whatever. So, boom, I see a profile.
Yeah.
And it's the same girl, same pictures. You feel what I'm saying? But this is the real girl. Mm-hmm. You feel what I'm saying? So I did end up getting to meet the real girl, and I told her the story and everything. Yeah. And it blew her fucking mind.
That's a fine way to get some pussy though. Like, listen, I know I already fuck with you. You just don't know it.
Yeah.
Let me show you.
But I told her the whole story, and we had a conversation about it and laughed about the shit, and we talked for a minute or whatever.
Yeah.
But I ain't never meet her, but she was real because I FaceTimed and talked to her and everything. Yeah. But it was so wild, bro.
Was a girl from here?
Yes.
The girl from here?
The real girl was from here.
Right. She kind of popular?
Huh?
She kind of popular?
No.
On the gram?
No.
Okay, I was gonna say that's only one girl I know here from that's really popular and fine like that. So I
Yeah, no, this motherfucker.
from back in the day.
Bro,
Yeah.
this motherfucker was tough.
Yeah.
She was like white and Asian or some shit.
Oh, okay, now.
Nah, she was tough. She was tough, bro. But it was just, I'm like, bro, like this shit, I wanted that shit to be real so bad.
Yeah.
And ironically, bro, like fucking 7, 8 years later, I bump into the real fucking person.
Nah, that's dope.
I said, that's fucking crazy. I said, bro, you catfished me a long time ago.
She probably like, the fuck?
No, bro, that ain't my name. That wasn't my name. That wasn't my house. I ain't never lived there. You idiot.
First of all, I can't get catfish. That's number one. Like, the shit I want to say, but fuck it. Like I said, I create content, so whatever, man. I know some wild people.
It's
I
the
done
wild
some
part of the
wild
show
shit.
right
Nah,
here.
this ain't gonna get too wild.
Okay,
I'm
go
gonna keep
ahead.
it basic though. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was something that I discovered back in the day called Backpage. Niggas don't know what the fuck that is. If niggas don't-
Way worse than anything else.
Yeah, cause you go to jail. That's why it's worse than anything else, though. You feel me?
Well, I got a back page story too, but go ahead.
Now I got one too though about my
It ain't wild as this one. Go
one of
ahead.
my girls thought I was tricking off there, and I had just found out. I ain't even gonna get into that though. We'll talk about that one day for anyway. But this was years later after that. But like, you know what I'm saying? I was putting other niggas on the shit though. You feel me? So you know, niggas was getting fucked up. Like, man, how you know? I'm just saying this to answer. Like I say, it ain't really wild, but just to answer what you said, like how niggas get catfish. Like, they be like, how you know what's real and what's not? I be like, well, show me what you interested in. And then click on something. I be like, brother, you think this bitch? Look at you think
Would
this the
never
bitch?
fuck with you.
Right. You think this bitch want 150? I mean, it's just like common sense. That's why I know I can't get catfish. I say, no, now scroll down.
You know, that's the PlayStation 5.
Right. You see this bitch with the scars on her knees? That's 150. Go get you some knee scar pussy and call it a day. That's how you know them ain't no
Ain't no
motherfucking
150 in America
Right.
like that.
Exactly.
Unless you fucking in the DR somewhere.
Yeah,
There's not no
exactly.
fucking Pensacola 150 look like
Niggas
that.
be trying to hit the girl of their dreams for $60 and then wonder why they got handcuffs on. You going to prison.
Peep this, bro. How about I get catfish? This is another time I got catfish. I got catfish by a motherfucker that put me on something that knew it wasn't who they was. You my dog. You tell me, right?
Yeah, yo.
You say, Bone, hey man.
Yeah.
Now mind you, this the first time I ever bought some pussy in my life too. I ain't never bought no pussy.
Right. First time for everything.
Yeah, bro. You know everybody done goddamn did it one way or another. So he like, hey, bro. Now mind you, I done let him talk me into this bullshit.
Yeah.
He like, hey, bro, it's 2 of them, bro. I said, man, get the fuck. He said, bad to death, bro. He showing me the pictures from the page.
He showing you the catfish.
He showing me the catfish picture.
Yeah.
Now, mind you, he done seen these motherfuckers and been with them.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? I said, man, this shit ain't real, man. Even if I don't do nothing, I got to see this shit. $60 a piece? You feel me? I'm like, bro, the 2 girls in my dream, $60 a piece. This ain't real. Now, mind you, had this been me looking through the shit on my own, no fucking way. You keep scrolling. You know better than that.
I got three. I got $3 $60.
But
Bitch,
exactly.
I fucked them whole 3 times.
Man, but 12 telling me this.
Right.
12 telling me this.
Got to be legit.
It got to be legit.
Right.
Man, I roughing them, counting them motherfuckers.
$60.
Man, 120 so
Oh,
quick.
man.
Man, where y'all at?
Oh man.
Man, listen, man.
Nigga ain't even negotiating with them. I got the 60.
Meet us at PetSmart.
Right.
Behind PetSmart.
Yeah.
I said, I got to see this shit.
Yeah.
I said, because this ain't no goddamn way, bro. These supermodels.
Yeah.
And, bro, man, I pull up. It was so bad, bro. I pull up to the PetSmart, bro.
Yeah.
And 2 motherfuckers walking towards the car, bro. I don't know who these folks is.
They look like pets.
That's the
like,
name of the episode. Pets.
Man. Like,
Bro,
yeah.
they walk up, bro. The wildest shit I ever seen in my life. Bro, y'all ain't getting my fucking car. Locks. Auto lock. Let the window down a little bit.
You answer my
bro,
question.
what the
like,
fuck
did
are
they get
y'all
did
doing,
they get
bro?
the 60 though?
Man, no, bro.
Some of the 5s pussy be in. You know,
Man, ain't
they
no
wasn't worth the
fucking way,
60.
man. I call that man, cuss that man ass out, bro.
You went to go get both of them?
Yes, bro.
You was aggressive anyway. First of all, if you buy 2 pussies at the same time, you crazy anyway. Though. You wild. If you buy a threesome, you throw it though. Right. You supposed to
For
get
120 though?
If
150 will get you one and 120 will get you two, that's simple math.
That's wild though.
That's simple math. Even if you ain't gonna use the other one.
You're supposed to get a threesome.
Bro,
You can't
if you buying toothbrushes, bro, you can't brush your teeth number one time.
Facts.
But if it's a 2-for-1 pack, it's a pack that's $15 and it's one toothbrush.
Great analogy.
And that's motherfucking two toothbrushes for $12 and they the same toothbrushes. What kind of idiot gonna buy the one?
I just don't know what to do.
Even if you ain't gonna use it. You can watch.
Now I understand though.
Yeah,
I just don't know what to do with $260
one of them might be raw.
time.
I got a chance. I got a chance of one of them being raw at least. If it's two of them, man, that two motherfucking salamanders walk up to my car, man. I'm like, bro, I call that man and cuss that man clean. I said, bro, you knew goddamn well that wasn't them folks, bro.
You ever got?
But it was two of them, bro. You know, but you could have told me that.
Man. He was trying to give you a deal. It was
man, you could have told me that, man.
You ungrateful.
Man, that shit was so bad, bro. Even if I had did it, I wouldn't admit it. I sit here and lie about it.
You ever got catfished by it was the bitch, but it wasn't her no more?
Yes.
That happened to me.
Old picture.
Yeah, that's a fact though. Like this ain't you no more.
High school.
She's talking about this me. No, it's you. This ain't you.
You're not yourself.
Exactly, bitch. You done died and came back, bitch. This is not you.
It is you.
Well, yeah,
but it's not you. I'm straight.
It's the real me. Y'all know, bitch.
Yeah, that reminds me of like the girl from high school that used to be so raw and wouldn't give you no burn.
I don't even want, man.
And here she come now. Talking about, I used to always like you in high school. Bitch, no you didn't.
I can get so much pussy if I go back to high school.
Boy, you a goddamn lie. You ain't used to like me. And you ain't finna like me now. You might well go and chill.
But they did. But listen, it's just that they look so terrible. Like some people, like, you feel me? I done got muscles since high school. You feel me? Them bitches see me now like, no, I done got muscles, bitch. But what you done got?
Nothing.
You got
like,
this is terrible. Yeah, exactly.
What you done got? Yeah, ain't no way.
All
Get
the
your
big
ass back. You will not be riding this ride, baby. You
everybody who was thinking
chill.
high school grandmas now. They got grandma body. Like they
Bro,
grandma shape.
This is what's crazy, bro. This is what made me like, I'm like, bro, I gotta start taking care of myself 100%. Like I already take care of myself, but I gotta do an even better job, bro. I seen somebody that went to school with me, bro, that was younger than me. Like you graduated like 3 years behind me, bro. This motherfucker looks 75 years old. Yes.
Light skin?
No. Okay. No, bro. You look 75, bro. Like false teeth and everything, bro.
Right.
At like 37 years old, bro. 36. I said, man, what the fuck is going on, bro? Like, is this what really, like all my partners from high school and shit, bro? I'm like, is this what fucking 38 looking like 50 on some people, bro?
Yeah, they do though.
Man, I thank God for my health, bro, the way I look, bro. I'm like, man, god damn, bro, I really look young for my age. I thought I was aging bad.
Nah, it's just about being healthy, bro. I seen a bitch at the gas station goddamn about a week ago who used to goddamn turn me down in high school, and then she started wanting me probably like 5-6 years after high school. I seen that bitch, man, she got gout and everything. That it just went downhill. Like,
man, this shit crazy, bro.
I thought that was an old person disease, but
but the reality of it though is that what's the average lifespan of a man?
Like 54 for a black
we
man.
More than halfway through our life already.
That's crazy.
So we supposed to, you feel, I thought about that too. I'm like, bro, we halfway through this shit. More than halfway.
That's sad. That made me want to go get some $60 pussy right now.
Two $60 pussy. You might well about
what
two.
am I waiting on?
Yeah, man. Yeah, bro. That back page was a motherfucker, bro.
Hey, listen,
like,
man,
bro, I done seen some motherfuckers like live and die on that shit. Like, bro, this is what I do. Like, I don't even talk to girls.
Man, that shit was lit. That shit fucked the game up, bro. Anytime you can go on
when
the
they start pimping on it though,
man, listen.
And they start like having a list. They had prostitution lists.
Man, listen, that shit,
bro, them boys made some money off that shit.
The first time I found out about it though, I didn't even know what it was. You know, I used to work offshore, and I'll just tell you this story before we close out. I used to work offshore, and I had a nigga who just got out of prison. He was from Texas, man. He used to always say like old prison shit. That nigga had did like 20 years in prison. Like, man, you know, when I was in prison, I used to have to go get my piece on flat. I'm like, for what the fuck is get my piece on flat? What the fuck that mean? But that mean you got to get that dick down. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I'm on vacation with my girl in Atlanta, and then she sent me we got in an argument, and then she ended up going downstairs. Like, she was just hot with me. She wanted to go sit out in the fucking lobby all fucking day. So this nigga sent me like a link. This old nigga, you feel me? So I clicked this motherfucking link. And he got on the bottom like, hey man, go on get your piece on flat. I don't know what that means.
I know exactly what that means.
So I clicked. So listen.
That sounds like some old man shit.
Yeah, I know what the fuck that was.
I'm finna go get my piece on flat.
Yeah, oh man. So she was so she was sitting in the motherfucking lobby. She mad at me. Like, we used to fight everywhere we motherfucking went. So I'm just goddamn, I click on this shit and I'm just amazed. Like, it just I'm like, they just selling pussy online. Like, I couldn't believe what the fuck was going on. Long story short, my girl come back upstairs. I closed the phone. You know what I mean? Like, cool. I put that shit down, and then my homeboy called me like, "Hey man, you want to go to the studio? You want to do something?" I'm like, "Yeah man, I'm gonna pull up on y'all." So my girl ain't doing shit. She arguing like we on vacation and we fight. So I'm like, man, I'm finna go chill with my homeboy. I asked my girl, I say, "Do you want to go with me?" She was like, "Nah, I don't want to go. You just go ahead and hang with your homeboys, right?" So cool, I went at home with them niggas. Man, I come back maybe like 4-5 hours later, dog. Come up, I put my phone down, I go take a shower. Now, she got my phone code, right? But what's the last thing I closed on?
Ooh, buying some pussy.
My
Boy,
piece on flat.
Boy, you just went and got your piece on flat.
Boy, listen. When I came out that motherfucking shower with a look on my girl face, and now let me tell you how ironic this shit is.
Listen, you know the look of a motherfucker that know you cheated, right? Now think about the look of a motherfucker that felt like you just went and bought some $60 pussy.
And let me tell you how ironic this is, brother. I don't know what Backpage is at the time. My first time looking at it, right?
And you can't convince her that you ain't do it.
The cities are listed in alphabetical order.
Oh,
what's the first city?
Oh my God.
Oh my God, dog. Soon as that bitch come up, Atlanta escorts, like, I'm trying to get my piece on flat. I couldn't even be mad. Listen, I'm coming out of that bitch like, whoa, baby. Listen. Whoa. I feel you for that nigga. I was so scared, brother. I have never been so
flat.
I'm like, no, listen, I get my piece up right now, baby.
It ain't on flat.
Listen, brother. I have never been so terrified in my life.
Boy,
man.
that shit funny.
The look on my girl's face was anger, disgust.
Man, I would have been so embarrassed for myself. And you ain't even do nothing. I'm like, man, I'm so fucking embarrassed.
Brother, she punched me in my face, man.
I would have let her. God damn.
I was trying to explain that shit, brother. She balled her fist up and punched me in my shit so hard, though. But listen, it was just like everything. It was just a perfect storm, brother. All because that nigga wanted to show me how to go get my piece on flat.
Man, that's funny as fuck. So for you motherfuckers that got OnlyFans, y'all got it easy. Like motherfuckers really had to show up and fuck. Like, you feel me? You got to show up and show out. Right. All you got to do is show out on OnlyFans.
Right. And niggas, if y'all niggas stop paying this OnlyFans, they still would have to show up and fuck.
And what's funny about the OnlyFans shit is that shit too. You selling these same videos to 1,000 people for $60. Right. That's $60. You gonna get, you feel me? That you can't fuck 1,000 people 60 times for some $60.
You watching a bitch fuck her boyfriend.
Right.
That nigga on the couch playing goddamn 2K.
Right.
Bitch making $1,000 goddamn a day back there.
Man, and your ass goddamn out here putting motherfuckers' piece on flat for $60.
It's coming back though. OnlyFans say they don't get away from that shit though. OnlyFans say we don't like the content.
Nah, they ain't even gotta do that though. Instagram, shit, you can sell pussy through any social media app with a DM.
It's going back to $60. It's back open now.
It says back open because you say you got to show up and show out.
Somebody gonna get
It's always gonna be a site though. I tell you what ain't going nowhere because you can set up accounts and sell and on Pornhub and all that shit got like individual accounts. You can go make an individual account on there and do just like OnlyFans.
We talk about that off here. I need to know about that.
Nah, it's just like OnlyFans.
But you can talk. They DM. Let me stop doing. Cause people, bitches be thinking I'm on this shit, and I'm not on that shit.
But I just feel like for shit like that, bro. I will say even though my partner put me on that shit, even just going to see, bro, I felt dirty. Yeah. Like in the middle, you got to be a real like
Backpage?
No, bro, you got to be a real greaseball to like buy some pussy for $60 and actually go fuck it.
No, you don't.
You do, bro.
I mean, I done it clean as fuck.
No,
I
you
wasn't greased at all.
greaseball.
I took a shower to go get it. I don't think she took a shower before I got there, but I covered my part.
For me, bro, that shit just like, it's like, bro, like, it's almost, I'm gonna tell you what it feels like.
Why you don't feel like that when you fuck something for less than 60? Because I know you have. You done fucked something for the friends there. So why you ain't feel like that when
it's just the act of paying for it. It's just like, it's the difference. It's the same difference, like I say, and taking a woman out to eat, taking her to the movies, and getting some pussy after versus saying.
But you didn't got some pussy for no movie, no dinner, no nothing. Just on the strength of.
Right, I want to give you some pussy. Right. But it's a difference when like you offer that same girl, let me give you $60 for some pussy.
Right.
She was gonna fuck you for free.
Right.
It's just, you feel what I'm saying?
No, I get it though.
Yeah, so that shit just weird. So even for me, bro, like just the feeling of that shit, it just feels like, bro, like I'm gonna tell you the feeling it reminds you of. Every man knows the feeling of how he feels after he finished jacking off.
Facts.
You feel me? That's the worst feeling in the world.
Shit, I don't feel like that.
Like,
oh, no, Jack. Yeah,
after you done.
Yeah,
in the moment, yeah, you good.
When
after.
I finish tricking, no, hell no. Once I get out the hotel room, I'm straight. I want to get the fuck out of here right now.
For me, it's just like that feeling. You like, every man in America know when you finish goddamn jacking off, you just like, bro, what am I doing here?
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? And you disgusted with yourself. You like, let me turn this shit off. What the fuck I'm doing? You got to be a real psycho to jack off and continue watching the porn. You a fucking maniac. You feel me? You gonna feel some kind of like disdain for yourself. You like, bro, what the fuck am I doing, bro? I got a whole old lady in there, bro. Like, what am I doing?
Right.
Like, but in the moment, it sounded like it felt like a good idea when you was setting up and all that extra shit and doing it. You was like, all right, this the move. I could do this every day. But when you finish, you just kind of like, yeah, I hate myself. So it's the
same thing when you get finished trick.
No, same thing, but when you about the trick,
yeah,
just like, bro, I can't. It feel greedy to me, bro. Like just the setup.
Yeah.
Setting up to buy some pussy, bro, is weird, bro. I bought some pussy one time, and the setup for that shit was weird as fuck. And I'm just like, bro, I'll never do that again.
The dumbest thing happened after when she asked you for a tip. Like, bitch, you know I just nutted. I ain't even the same nigga. Tip.
Exactly.
Bitch, for what? That's the dumbest.
Bitch, I want to not take you. I want to leave you where you at.
Yeah, I want my $60 back.
Right,
I want to take you.
Right. You start thinking about the hotel money and all that shit. Like, bitch, give me all this back.
So if anybody out there selling pussy, stop asking for a tip. You need to do that mid-fuck. That's the worst time.
How she gonna sound asking you for a tip mid-fuck though?
Listen, better than asking me after. I'm not even the same nigga. I don't even know why I'm here. Shut the fuck up and let me out this door. Take this goddamn bullshit lock off at the top.
I'm telling you, buddy.
Before I go tell the people at the front what you doing.
Yeah, bro. And that shit, bro. And you ain't really tricking if you go to like a hotel. You gotta go to a motel. You know the difference, right?
Man, damn.
You know the difference?
Man, you fucking my whole life. What do I know the difference
between the hotel and the motel?
Nigga, I love
most people
motels.
don't know.
Man, first of all, motel is all the lights ain't lit up on the sign. That's number one at a motel.
But this is the difference. Most people don't know this. A hotel, all of the rooms are inside the building. A motel, the doors are all outside. You get entry from the outside. You go straight to your room. It's the ones with the stairs, and you walk out. You feel me? Yeah. That's a motel.
Also, all the comforters wool at a motel.
Absolutely. You feel me? Absolutely. And the TVs ain't on the wall. They're always on stands, and it's never gonna be bigger than a 32-inch.
Yeah. Part of me like that though. That's that real side of me where I kind of like.
They go with tricking. You can't take your old lady to a motel. You and your old lady ain't never been to a motel, no matter how nice it is.
Right.
You can't go to a motel.
Yeah. I kind of love goddamn borderline sitting there with a little bitch just got issues talking about her life. But I give a fuck.
You also play with cock rings and shit. So
I'm a wild boy though.
Yeah, that go with a motel too. Your fuck bag and a motel, they go together.
Right. TV with number
you can't show up to a hotel with a fuck bag. You got to put the fuck bag in a bag to hide the fuck bag to go in the hotel.
TV number static on that.
Yeah, that bitch ain't got but 3 channels.
Yeah, exactly.
Channel 3 is channel 44. Yeah, on them motherfuckers. You ain't gonna never be right.
There's a syringe in the garbage in the bathroom. It's time to go.
Yeah, and the goddamn motherfucker. Hey, listen.
I am joking.
Listen. I am joking. Motherfucker check you in at the motel.
Yeah,
he don't even look at you. Yeah, the whole time he just.
I ain't never checked in no motel. Yeah, I ain't never checked in the motel. I don't even know how that go.
You booked. How you get in?
They got their own.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
gotcha.
I never checked in the motel.
I have.
I'm too embarrassed.
It feel dirty.
Yeah, I agree with you.
You look like you buying some pussy when you check in. Even if you with your kids, you look like you finna leave your kids in the car and get some pussy.
Yeah, they give you a key still, like a key, a real key, not a hotel slide key, like a in the door key.
That shit wild, bro.
Hey man, let's close out. We 2 hours in. Hey man, welcome back, bro. All jokes aside, I'm glad you're healthy. I'm glad you beat the 19. To anybody out there, man, go get vaccinated if you choose to. If you don't want the vaccination, that's your personal choice, man. I'm not on either side of that though. So whatever you feel,
and treat that just like y'all treat this. Treat everything else, bro. It's allow people to be who the fuck they do what the fuck they want to do. Yeah. You feel me? Just like we're gonna allow gay people to be gay and live their life, and we're gonna accept that, and we're not gonna judge them, and we're not gonna antagonize them. We're not gonna antagonize the other side of it either. Yeah. If you decide to not get fucking vaccinated, that's on you. That's your family and your decision. If you decide to go get it, I'm not shitting on you either. That's your fucking decision. But understand that, like, however the fuck it play out, you like. Somebody gonna be wrong and somebody gonna be right. You feel what I'm saying? And we don't know who that is yet. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? So you might go get the vaccine and I might not, and I might get fucked up. So it's just like we don't fucking know. But my thing is, quit acting like you know. Quit acting like you know, and quit trying to decide for somebody else what they do with their body and their health. That's our goddamn problem now. That's why we always having the gay straight conversation, because everybody worry about everybody fucking business. Right. Mind your business. And my thing is, if you get the vaccine, motherfucker, you ain't got to worry about nobody that don't have the vaccine because you protected. Yeah. You feel me? So like, so fucking what? Like that shit just blow me, bro. Like, do your thing.
But we back. We back. You back. It's all good, brother. I thank y'all for tuning in to the Anxiety Issues podcast. First of all, Wilma gave you COVID, by the way, just in case you ain't know. She went out that day, that last podcast we had. She was out at gallery night like the week before. Then she went out downtown, you know, ain't nothing but Palafox and all that. So she probably got COVID from Wilma.
Wilma ain't have COVID. She got COVID for real?
Nah, I don't know. She probably vaccinated though. She a nurse. But that don't stop you from getting her COVID.
That's fucked up.
Right.
So the vaccinated people out here killing people.
Oh, yeah, they cool now. They just showing up and like, get it how you live, though. But, man, all jokes aside, thank y'all for tuning in to Anxiety Issues Podcast, man. We back. Look forward to more episodes. Thank y'all for tuning in. Yeah. All right.